Good evening, one and all. It's Friday, it's the end of the working week, and today, well, we're tuning into Wayfinder, aren't we? We're going to see if we can finally give this one a whirl. So, for those of you who don't know, Wayfinder is a game published by Digital Extremes, but created by a different company. I believe it's called Airship Syndicate. And Adam Malik is going to cut up this very introduction with a whole bunch of gifted subs. Adam Malik getting off to #1 spot straight away there with 10 subs. Oh my dooley. Thank you very much on that, Addy. That's going out to Brutus Salazar, to Tetsi, to Hellgamer, to No Sympathy, to Izzy, to Golden Pants, to RMSGM, to NB Deity, to Sansnom, and to Verb Object. Adam Malik, thank you very much for kicking off this September with 10 gifted subs. I do love it. You know, like to interrupt you? Yeah, you do like to interrupt me, you do. Yeah. I say, at work, I'd love to stroll alongside of you. Well, we'll see what happens in the game all the same. We'll see what happens. It's always the way, Ray. The Variety Friday streams do tend to interrupt your work schedule, I suppose. But here we are. Here we are. So, for those of you who are unaware, Wayfinder had a bit of a troubled launch. It's currently in early access. Those of you who know me well know that I do not really care for the label early access. I have something of a stronger version to it, actually. Either a game is in a releasable state, or it's in an unfinished state, is the way I consider it. Yes, I know there are differences between literal alpha should not reach the public state and medium state and then fully finished and polished state, but at the end of the day, if you're charging for a game and making it publicly accessible, it's a release. Call it early access all you like. That's just saying, hey, we're not done. Cool, I get it. I get it. Realcaster, Addy has 10 subs less, that's how much. They have 10 subs less now, Caster. Don't try to think about it too much. Different people, different walks of life. I know we got people from all around the world that come through these streams, so don't think about it. I can think about it because Addy's handing it to me, but you don't need to. Anyway, hey, big testing? Kinda? Honestly, I still find it slightly obnoxious, you know? I pay bug testing, yeah. I still find it slightly obnoxious, quite frankly. I mean, to show how much the early access or not yet released label means, Warframe hasn't been released. Warframe! I just process that for a moment. Now, Warframe hasn't gone into official release for various reasons, not least of which they've said that no particular update they can do would be worth announcing a release at this point. It is de facto released, so they're just sitting in technically beta forever. Any jet lag? Oh yeah. That plus, you know, the sheer exhaustion from all the traveling and the excitement of TennoCon. Yeah, I'm lagged to hell, Tai. I'm lagged to hell, but it's fine. I'm making it through. Yeah, so when you consider that things like Warframe can declare itself technically not yet released, and when there's various games that have various considerations, at the end of the day, the early access label is almost meaningless. The only thing it says is that the game devs expect to be treated as if they are not presenting a finished game. It's like, well, tough. Public release and charging for it? No. Am I able to log in, or still having issues with that? Well, that's what we're about to find out, because I tried for 2 hours around the actual release to try to get in. Couldn't. Just couldn't. Between the queues, not functioning, or when they did function, it then kicked me out, or just the sheer length of time. Like, my time is worth more than this. So let's see now. Let's see now what this is. What even is Wayfinder? So Wayfinder is... I'm not sure exactly what words to put onto it, considering that I haven't actually properly played it yet. At the end of the day, like, you can see the Steam page if you want to have a ganders at that to get a brief overview. Otherwise, best to ask me at the end of the stream once I've had the chance to try it out. Now, good start. I've actually managed to get into this point and selecting a character. So, you'll be able to try out another character at the end of the tutorial if you want to change your mind. We have the options of Wingrave, Silo, or
Do
Miss.
not waste my time.
Be not afraid. Come on, let's do this.
I wait in the shadows.
Now, the first thing that comes to mind on seeing these characters is... Holy dooly, those proportions. That guy has got shoulders for days. And either that or his head is just tiny. Has his head been shrunk? It looks like his head has been shrunk. I'll be quite honest. It looks like his head has been shrunk.
Let's have some fun.
Typical, hey, look, I'm a bomb thrower. Fair enough.
The
And
hunt
then...
begins.
If this was introduced to me as a D&D character, I would be seriously judging the person bringing them to the table and wondering if they're going to be a problem player. I'd be wondering if they were going to be a problem player. Because, my god, the amount of edge just in the picture alone is already something. It then goes on. Elusive master of shadows, manipulating gloom to destroy her foes while darting around the battlefield. Yes, we get it. You live in the shadows. You're a dark elf. Like, dripping with edge. So as she cut herself? Basically, yes. Not to mention, this armor is doing nothing. Like, this part of your leg is not the bit that needs to be covered necessarily. Like, care about where your vitals are first. So, yeah, quite the juxtaposition between you and Graveness.
Are sharp.
A little bit on the tropey side. A lot of it on the tropey side. A hell of a lot on the tropey side, I will say. Just as a matter of fact about how this whole thing works, for those of you curious, if I just bring this up here. So, this is the lowest tier pack that you can go and get access to. Wayfinder will be free in the future, but that's like February next year, I think they said. So to buy it at the moment, it's £14, or whatever it is in your local currency. The pack that I've been given a key to is this one here, which is £99. Another reason I am ignoring the label early access. If you're charging 99 quid, it ain't early access. But I mean, I have to bring this up. If we're judging a game, we're judging it from start to finish. That includes the writing, and I'm just... Nis is kin to the shadows, and darkness serves as her weapon and her cloak. She is one of the deep Eldren, an ancient people who now serve the malevolent Precursors. When Nis and her clan challenged the Precursors, her family was wiped out, and Nis escaped into exile. Okay. Right. Sure. Deadly and swift, Nis cares little for humanity. But she has sworn to destroy the Precursors, and the Seekers can help her take her revenge. And if we go a little bit further down, backstory, the Eldren are the first children of the broken world, formed from the blood of infinites spilled in the Aegis War. There are Eldren of the woods and water, but Nis is one of the deep Eldren, born in an abyss of stone and soil untouched by this. Okay, she's a dark elf, we get it. She's a dark elf. There are wood elves, there are water elves, and then there are dark elves. Her people shape shadows like clay. Nis mastered the shadow dance as a child. Child prodigy. Learning to sculpt shielding shrouds, alliteration, and deadly blades from insubstantial darkness. Well, if it's insubstantial... For all their many gifts, the Eldren are a dying people, whose essence fades with each generation. Tragic calamity. When the ancient mother of shadows, really, came to them, promising renewed strength in exchange for absolute loyalty, oh here we go, most swore themselves to her service. When Nis and her clan refused to bow to the Precursors, most were slain. Nis escaped into exile. She has sworn to destroy the immortal beings who have corrupted her people, whatever the cost. But then, it goes on. Nis is a grim and deadly warrior, a silent assassin who strikes from the shadows. But, as an echo returned from the gloom, there is much she cannot remember. She knows she endured countless hardships in her time of exile, but the details escape her. Because of course this edgy character with a dead family also has amnesia. Right, so that I had to get that out of my system. I really had to get that out of my system. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. No, I'm not sorry. There's a time for tropes, and there's a balance of tropes, and I'm sorry. I have to say, Nis is just one big trope. The dark elf, the glowing red eyes, the pointy ears, the shadow blades, the horns on the head. Oh boy! So we have the ultimate in Paladin, who physically could not fit into such an armor. Like this is beyond Space Marine. We have the Street Rat, and we have literal Shadow. Twin daggers too. Oh yeah, twin curved daggers. Yeah, yeah, because they're not just normal daggers. No, they have to be glowing curved daggers. I just. Oh boy. Okay, so yeah. Vengeful Shadow. Vengeful Shade, Shadow Step. Could it get any more edgy? I know. I've indirectly shamed you in your character choice. Look, if you enjoy the edge, if you enjoy the dripping darkness, fair enough. Absolutely, go for it. My problem is this character so far has been described to me as utterly one-dimensional. Completely one-dimensional. And that's which makes me wonder if this guy is one-dimensionally just, I am the righteous paladin. This guy is, hey, aren't I always the cheeky, the rat around the corner? I expect him to start throwing out all kinds of street slang. We just have to accept his. That's what I'm concerned for. Snake Rider said, I just got here, don't know what's going on, but dual daggers look cool.
Do not waste my
On
time.
its own, maybe, Snake Rider. On its own. When we bring it all together. Anyway. Hello, Edric! How was my long trip back? Long. 25 hours. 25 hours. But hey, I made it. I don't know which. No, I do know which of these things. I don't want to be a street rat, and I don't want living edge. I'm gonna have to go with Brave. That's a long hold. Was it necessary to hold it that long? Oh, okay, well, held it. Have we seen this roleplay for the whole stream? No. Travelling to the gloom. So.
We lived in an age of wonders.
Okay.
We wove magic into steel and shaped the elements with our words.
High fantasy setting,
Yet,
sure.
even in this golden age, there were stories of cities falling to darkness, of a force reaching from the shadows.
Nis. Probably not.
We didn't believe them until it came for us.
Why would you not believe them?
The beacons had always been a part of our world. We never knew who created them, or that someday they would return.
Right. Okay. Big blade. Don't know how the person holding it's going to get through, but sure. Oh, lots of smaller peoples with
But we
very
weren't defenseless.
things on the helmets.
We must get to the beacon!
This is foul magic. Silo, clear a path.
On it! Horns, anger issues. Remind you of anyone?
Shut up and fight.
Yep, he's quippy. The street rat's quippy. Oh, fair do, Edric, fair do. This is me just starting the game, so all the same.
For the gate.
Catch you out.
We're through.
What now?
Now, Wingrave, we light the beacon. Somehow, these markings. I can do this. But I'll need some time.
Okay.
Precursor. We have to buy her some time.
False one! This is vengeance for my people.
Aren't the precursors like immortal overlords?
Yes! I am sorry.
Oh, well,
No.
rip.
Just a little longer.
Damn.
We're
2 down.
so close.
You've done it.
3 down.
The light.
Your gods are dead. Your world is ours.
I mean, not many games have you lose before you start, but fair do. Okay. I appear to be glitchy. Very, very glitchy. Okay. Also, you could zoom in and out. Fair enough. Get myself used to the mouse sensitivity. Oh! Oh, that is a quick jolt to movement animation. Fair enough. Low on health, recover HP using your healing flask 5 to use. Ah, okay. Sure, why not? Do we have sprinting? We do! Sprinting does not appear to have a stamina. Excellent. Double jump. Not a big double jump, but it is a double jump. Roll is on control, and that does use some kind of stamina, it seems. Yeah, so can't roll forever. Alright, cool. Basics understood. That is... I'm feeling a little bit of lagginess. Not gonna lie.
I remember. I am Harless Wingrave. I was a warrior.
Good, he
An
remembers.
Imperial
Alright.
Archon, charged to carry the light of the Architect into the darkest places, and to vanquish the forces of evil.
Typical paladin, yep.
How much time has passed? It's all vague. I remember countless enemies, cultists, monsters. Now, it seems that the Empire has been swallowed up by this darkness, that the Architects themselves may have fallen.
Didn't you just die a
The
moment
light
ago?
lives on in me, and I will fight to protect those who survived.
Pretty sure the story started with, hey, this guy died.
Praise the Architects. I thought we'd lost you. We need to get you back to Skylight.
Okay.
There's no time to explain. You're trapped within the gloom. But with that shard, you can cut through the shadows. You must move quickly. I will guide you as best I can.
I mean, it sounds like she's explaining, but fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, Talimi, I was given a key for the Exalted pack, that's top tier pack from Airship Syndicate, so I've not paid to access this. They handed it to me to have a look and see what they've done. Press deeper into the gloom. Okay. Yes, we'll press deeper into the gloom. Use light attacks with your blade and build a combo. Okay. Alright, so they're really going on this whole digital effect, aren't they? Alright. That's their vibe. I know, Daito, yeah. Do you wanna make a bingo card now? across the chasm. Alright. Game looks kind of laggy, especially if you turn the camera. Yeah, I don't know if it's my system just not handling, but my system isn't exactly weak. So if it is laggy, that's not ideal. Left control to dodge. Alright. Right click to block. Yeah, makes sense. I feel like I don't really need to block against these enemies for sure. I'm gonna quickly check my settings here. Like graphics, yeah, it's set to 60 V-synced. Shouldn't be laggy. Turn off the motion blur. No one needs motion blur. Could try turning off V-sync and upping frame rate. I don't know why you think that would help, believe me. I don't know why you think that would help. Capping the frame rate is to try and stop it overly using resources, not add more. They did it for you. It's a badly implemented V-sync if it actually makes things worse. What's your stamina? Sprinting, dodging, blocking, parrying all cost stamina. Why does sprinting cost stamina? It doesn't appear to at the moment. Are you sure about that? Latent power. Blocking and hitting enemies with melee attacks will build up latent power. Meter, when the meter is full, use a shield slam attack. Charge. What's a shield's charge attack? Shield slam attack. Hello, can I have that bit back, please? Oh, sprinting uses it while in combat, right? Use your weapon ability to consume all pips and perform a powerful shield bash. More pips consume, greater power. Where are my pips? Okay, that definitely lagged there as I tried to do that. Yeah, it was nice of it. I figured now where the pips are in my UI. It was nice of me to tell. Nice of them to tell me about pips. It could have actually pointed to them. Is it going to tell me that I should have used the Q thing on that? Oh, wait, no, there's an F. Don't think that F was there before, but okay, sure. Alright. That F wasn't there before, was it? Or was I blind? I might have been blind. Every Wayfinder has 3 basic abilities, each with their own cooldowns and mechanics. Okay. I suppose I'm just going to find out about them. 1 does a thing. 2 does a thing. And then 3. I think that's a heal. Is there a point in destroying the grass? Don't think there is. No. We'll just we'll move on. Get more info on your abilities and active buffs, debuffs in the character status menu with F1. Ah, okay then, cool. Ranger Strike performs a powerful radiant strike. Incoming damage is reduced while performing the ability, and hitting an enemy will cause an explosion of healing energy to heal you and nearby allies. Cooldown refreshed upon using a melee finisher. Is it gonna give me the cooldown? Nope. Okay then. Radiant Pulse. Forms a divine shield that blocks projectiles and grants a defense boost to allies standing behind the shield. When the shield forms, it sends out Radiant Pulse, dealing damage to enemies in front of the shield. Okay. 3. Judgment. Marks enemies for judgment. Anyone hitting a judged enemy will restore their own health. Okay, so it did nothing at the time. 4th ability, Divine Aegis. Creates a powerful barrier that protects Wingrave and all allies inside of it, making them immune to all damage and healing them over time while staying in the barrier. Curious. And then we have the Power Bash. Performs a powerful shield bash that does massive impact and high guard break damage. Power increases for each latent power pip consumed. Right. Right. I'm saying Twitch told me I'm 7 gifts away from new badge. Are you? Oh, fair do. Fair do. Alright, more shimmering tiles. Okay. Dodge while in the air to perform an air dash. I tried that and it didn't quite go as far as I hoped. Oh, is it really going to reset you? How far? Wait. Oh, okay. Just right there. Fine. Okay. Fair enough. I didn't go far enough forwards on that one. Whatever. Pay our respects to the wall. There it is. The anchor of this gloom shadow. You must destroy it. Not sure what I think about the whole shimmering appearance of floor yet, but I'll let you know. Yeah, I didn't think it'd be that easy. Hey, fella, you appear to be glitchy too. Maybe we should be on the same side, right? Yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it? If I just smack him while healing off the attacks, I will survive, right? I literally just kept spamming attack. Okay. If it works. Is there anything else around here? I feel like given tutorial, probably not. Yeah. Doesn't really look like anything else is around here. Okay. Path is clear. This shadow is collapsing. Quickly enter the portal. Continue with Wingrave. Character selection is permanent from this point. New characters will need to be summoned. You know what? Sure, why not? I don't see a reason I need to go for the others, so yeah. Wait, did it give me the ability to take them away again? Is that what that says? Game was overtaking my mic there for a moment. I might need to turn down the volume a bit, yeah. Alrighty. Alrighty. I get the why of showing abilities you'll be working towards to let you get a better idea, do you want this thing or not? But then there's also the whole, oh, you took it away again. Ugh, that loading lag, what the hell was that? Please, don't show an items acquired screen and whatever this is at the same time. I can't look at both. Bad. Design bad. I'm supposed to either see your cutscene or see the items I'm supposed to look at. Am I going to get the item screen back? I don't think I am, but I wanted to see what was being shown. So yeah, that was abysmal, actually. That was abysmal. There we are. We're loaded in. Don't saying hello, first time seeing you on stream. Think I caught a few YouTube videos of yours previously. Probably have done. Welcome on in. We're on Wayfinder today. First look at this game, and I am absolutely bringing full judgment. I am absolutely bringing full judgment. Because I'm not going to be one of those who gets given a key and decides to go all mushy over things. No, no, no. I will judge things exactly as I judge every other game. It's the reason I don't play loads and loads and loads. I have no idea what all this stuff is popping up on the site. It just says a white dot, level 1 plus 1. I have no idea what that means. Like, just all of these things on the side of my screen just continuously coming through here. I'm gonna guess it's from the Founders Pack thing that they gave me, but again, this is not exactly the way to introduce me to all of whatever this is supposed to be. It's just kind of happening. Is it finished happening? It's finished happening. Okay, cool. Yeah. Alright. Some teething problems there. Some teething problems. It's Battle Pass unlocked. I haven't even got on to Battle Pass stuff. I've literally just completed the tutorial and then ended here. Oh. I don't think I should be lagging like this. Let's focus on Athlia for a moment, shall we? Let's focus on Athlia here. Athlia with the 15 gifted subs. Oh my word. Athlia, thank you very, very much there. Going out to Jane, Zerku? I'm going to go with Zerku. To Frostbiter Zakiri. To Wishu. To Ichiru. To the Mighty Ajax. To Grego. To Sparrow. To Lord Varan. To Sparhawk. To Sondre. To Zombie Goblin. To Feb. To Growlhog. And to Monkey Master Returns. Athlia, thank you very, very much for the 15 gifted subs there. Making full use of September there for the discount you're getting as well. I do appreciate that entirely. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah, Mighty Ajax. Pop it up with the thanks straight away. That's what I love to see as well. Always the appreciation. Absolutely. Anyone who's got a sub there, make sure you tag Athlia. Wonderful. They say, oh, you have competition later this month? Athlia mix things up when they feel like it. Oh, the hitches. I don't know if it's... No, it can't just because I'm streaming, because it does the hitch like this on other games I play. Like, I know I don't have top-end gear, but you shouldn't need top-end gear to be able to run a game. It's simple, really. Certainly not in just a town hall we've been dropped into. Just a town hub, not a town hall, town hub. New landmark discovered. Skylight Bitter End. Landmark has been added to discoveries. Yes, I discovered it. It's saying F, but I don't know what the F is for. Okay, I'm going to let the game guide me for a bit, because otherwise I'm going to be judging all the confusing shit around. So you know what? I'm going to focus purely on guiding. It's saying, Heart of Darkness, talk to Omen. Let's go talk to Omen. Let's go talk to Omen. Hello, Shalina. How are you doing? New badge? Nice. Hello, Omen. I'm sure you have that name because you're a nice, happy, wonderful person who isn't made of edge. I've discovered another landmark. Hi. I feel like that box shouldn't be over this box slightly, but sure, why not? We were lucky, you know. When the beacon lit, its light just... So we have to hold for what feels like half an eternity to confirm a character at a point where we can still switch to another. But here it takes away the text box whilst I'm reading it.
Newish raid in Destiny, so I can't stay long, but have a good stream.
You have a good raid in Destiny as well, then, Ronald. Thank you very much for resubscribing with your Prime. You're up to that lovely full 9 months there. Appreciate it, my dude. Have a good one. That's not story text, that's something that she says when you interact with her. Well, I'm not to know that, Juniper. I might have found out if I finished reading it or if the game made it look distinct in any other way whatsoever. without having a live stream chat to go, well, sorry, this is how the game's supposed to represent it, I wouldn't know, would I? That is another instance of... What? Who planned that? Alright. Well, it's taken away control of the camera, so I guess... Is that a button? It doesn't look or feel like a button, but I guess it's a button. Quest, Heart of Darkness, ready. Kind of just floating there. Escape to go back. Oh yeah, I can go back as well. Where is that? Cool. Not sure why that's tucked all the way in the corner. The engineer is truly... No, the Kengineer. Come on! The Kengineer is truly remarkable. They won't speak of their origins. I don't know if they were... Never mind. I don't fucking care anymore. Moving on. You've got your first swear out of me game. Well done.
So good to see you again.
Your 5 out of 5 is
I
now
thought
impossible.
We'd lost you forever.
If I'm not allowed to joke about things, Athalia, if the game's going to steal away the text because I dared to make a joke, that's on the game, not on me. I play games because I want to play them, not because the game's going to go, no, don't feel like it. No. That is still on the game for taking it away. It didn't have to, it chose to. My friend, it is so good to see you again. I thought we'd lost you forever. Your omen? I remember a battle?
Don't worry. Your memories will return in time. That battle took place a year ago, and you were lost in the gloom.
A year? Damn.
We've been trying to bring you back ever since. Let me show you. The Eldrin attack was a distraction. The beacon was always the target. We pushed past them and found the creature who was leading the attack. And you did what needed to be done.
Aren't the Eldrin just like,
You
you know,
fought to
elves
the
like this?
bitter end. And your sacrifice bought me the time we needed. There's so much we don't yet know about the beacon. But its power protects this city. It destroyed our enemies and stopped the Gloom Tear from expanding. We couldn't close the Gloom Gate. But as long as the beacon remains lit, our enemies can't pass through it. And in the year that followed, we've studied it, learned more about this gloom, learned how to bring you back. We survived thanks to you. But the damage is done. Skylight is safe and the land around it. But beyond the highlands, reality is collapsing into the gloom. There may be other beacons, other places that repel the invaders. The only way to find out is to cut a path through the gloom. And
Say
for
gloom
that,
one more time.
we need Wayfinders. We need you.
I've capped my FPS already, guys, to 60.
Your sacrifice, and that of the others, bought me the time I needed to light the beacon. And the beacon's light holds the gloom at bay. It's the only reason we're alive.
Okay.
We still don't know. A year ago, the Eldrin attacked us and extinguished the beacon. And it was then that the gloom began to spread. It corrupts and consumes reality.
Getting that impression, yep.
The beacon protects us.
Yes, you
But
said
beyond
that.
its light, the gloom has swallowed the world, leaving only shadows and chaos. We don't know if anyone else has survived. That's why we need you.
Right. I mean, I can see a lot of people around me, but sure.
You survived in the gloom. You can do it again. With the tools you've been given, you can cut through its shadows. You must be a Wayfinder.
They said the name of the game. There we are. Roll credits.
We still know so little about the gloom. And so much of the world has been lost to it. We need you to enter the Lost Zones, to find a path through the shadows. You've been through an ordeal. I shouldn't burden you with this now. It's best you see what's left of Skylight, and meet other
Burdened warrior
seekers.
trope. random
You were a secret
group
once.
names.
You've just forgotten. Before the Gloomfall,
Convenient
we
amnesia.
investigated ancient mysteries. Now it's the Seekers who are working to keep Skylight and its people alive.
Okay.
Go to the Great Hall, up above the plaza. Wolf will want to meet you. We'll talk again after you've met with him and Lord Halar.
Cool, okay. New quest, City on a Hill. Much has changed during a long absence. Oma would like you to get acquainted with the Seekers and other survivors in Skylight. Start with Wolf in the Great Hall. Rewards, XP, Residence, times 50, Grey Gloomstone, Memory Fragment Reward, Tower XP. I feel like this is not the time to try and just tell me what the rewards are. Yes, I know, you just gave it to me. Alright. Alright, okay. Alright. Okay. Theory heads are going crazy at Gloom. Is the Void? Even their background Skyback submissions showcasing identical features to what we saw in Technicards, right? I'm going to assume you don't mean this skybox. Is this an MMORPG? I'll be honest, I'm not entirely sure at this point. It doesn't feel like it has RPG elements to it so far. It's got storyline, but RPG, not sure. And then the MMO aspect, well, I'm seeing players. But if I recall, squads are, what, up to 4 people? 3 people? 3 or 4? Right. 3. Thank you, Juniper. Yeah, I'm just going to do as I said, stick with just following the waypoint. Let's just follow the waypoint for now. Let it guide me. New landmark I wouldn't call every single building a landmark. Saying. Maybe try and capping the FPS. I swear to God, if my... This is not the menu I remember. Oh, here we are. If this cooks me, it's on you. Okay, there's not unlimited, so sure, let's just set it to 240. Unless unlimited is below 60. Nope. Also 60 is the minimum? Wow. Screw you if you have a weaker system then, I guess. Usually, capping frame rate is a good idea for preventing hitches, rather than the other way around, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. How fares the fight? What fight? I literally just got here, but sure, whatever.
Welcome, Wayfinder. You honor us with your presence. I fought the Eldrin during the attack, just as you did. But it was your sacrifice that saved Skylight.
Yes, I died, but didn't.
Wolf. Before the fall, I was an officer of the Avar Imperium. Now I command our forces.
Another
such
name?
as they are. There are all too many threats. Strikes, breaches.
Name.
But you'll see for yourself soon enough.
That's what I hope. That's definitely what I hope. I know I'm not speedrunning this, but you know, I just
We'll
kinda...
have much to discuss in the days ahead. And we'll have quarters for you soon enough. Much of Skylight was devastated in the attack. The builders are working as quickly as they can.
It's been a year. How about... whatever.
You have more important work ahead of you. But for now, find Lord Halar outside of the Great Hall. He'll get you ready for the tasks that lie ahead.
Why did I come to you then? Literally all you just told me was, hey, it's an honor, by the way, we're doing stuff, go speak to someone else. Why did I didn't sign up for the military experience. I also find affiliate can set as overlapping all the NPCs. Ah, right, yeah, I didn't think about that. I just used a setup from a previous game because, I'll be honest, I had no idea where things were going to be placed on this game. So yeah, let's shift that around, shall we? Why would be best to pub me? Given where UI stuff is, where is
The new Wayfinder. Delightful.
Yeah, let's move me.
I am Lord Halar. As you know, my
Let's
lands
move me.
and the Dominion itself have been swallowed
If
by
I
the gloom.
do...
But even now, especially now,
Names matter.
That over here. And then... this is where you get to see how all the components work. Let's just move this up here, shall we? And let's move this up here too. Get it in line. I think that's about right. No, that's not about right. I was close. Not quite there. Oop, wrong one. There we are. Okay, cool. Right then. That should be better now. That should be fine in this spot. If not, well, sod it. That's what a game gets for filling up the screen and randomly not thinking about its UI. We'll see what happens. Antenna Rover, cheers. Alright, new Wayfinder Delightful. I'm Lord Halar. As you know, I don't. My land's the gloom. Sorry, my land's the Dominion itself and it's swallowed by the gloom. Oh dear. But even now, especially now, names matter. No, too many names. Seriously.
I lead
Game
the
buzz.
Arcanists among the Seekers.
Oh
By
god.
necessity, we have
Subgroups.
focused our efforts on restoring Skylight. But it is my studies of the gloom that can help you, not my knowledge of arcanic illumination.
Then I don't need to know about it. Come on, seriously. McCoy. McCoy? I'm going with McCoy. I'm just sticking with McCoy. McCoy, thank you very much for resubscribing there at tier 1 on to 2 months now. You got a lovely bronze badge next to your name. Cheers, my dude. Cheers indeed. I'm apparently in a bit of a jabby stabby mood today because, well, this game is giving me loads of reasons to be jabby stabby.
What we know for certain is that the gloom alters flora and fauna, and never for the better. Where it lingers, it can consume entire regions, leaving only shadows in the gloom. What we call lost zones.
That really feels like I've learned nothing. I'll be quite honest. He's managed to say an entire paragraph and I've learned nothing. It affects the land and the stuff that's there. Things become shadows. Right, saying, Ken, we need a patron reward of a quest story readout from Warframe or whatever. Not sure exactly what you're asking for there, Ray, sorry.
You were consumed by the gloom, but you survived. Now you have the power to shape it, to some degree. The shard you've been given focuses this gift.
Sorry, what? That's new. Okay, that came out of nowhere. I just suddenly have a power to shape gloom.
Only a Wayfinder can...
What just happened? What? Are you kidding me? What? Was I taking that long to read? Oh, okay. Alright. Let's, Alright, okay, cool. Yeah, please, chat, please do not make a drinking game out of drinking every time the word gloom is said. You will die. Unless you drink water, in which case you'll be properly hydrated. Well done. Thank you, Betty. That did actually make me feel slightly better. Thank you. Right, let's try this again. Maybe they got annoyed that I kept on mocking everything and just revoked my key. No, it seems like I'm still allowed to play. Okay. You can still die if you drink enough water. Well, that is true, yeah. You'll die if you drink too much of anything. That's why we call it too much. That's fine, Juniper. It's just a little bit surprising to time out in the middle of the third, fourth... I've lost track how many conversations I've been put through now. I think it was the third. Alright. Let's try this again. Speak to Lord Halar. At least it remembered we got to him. Come for a lesson, have you? Not really. I just kind of want to...
Delightful. I lead the Arcanist. What we
heard
know
this
for
bit, we heard this
certain
bit.
is that you were consumed by the gloom. Only
heard
a
this bit.
Wayfinder can enter a
Here we go.
lost zone.
At least I can skip.
This is just a glimmer of your full potential. If you can enforce your will upon the gloom, perhaps one day we can undo the damage that has been done.
I'm going to let them voice act and say the bits they got to say, because it makes it easier on me on not having to read it all out myself, but like...
But I can only tell you of the gloom. Omen can show you. Return to her, near the Gloom Gate, Wayfinder. She will guide you in the next steps of your journey.
Okay. We spoke to Omen, who said to speak to Wolf, who said to speak to Lord Halar, who said to speak to Omen. And in that time, what I've learned is the Gloom tried destroying things, but we have the beacon. We've learned from the beacon. Hello, everything got destroyed, but we're building up. And hi, I've been studying the Gloom. Now go speak to someone else. Alright. Okay, that might have been slightly excessive, but sure, why not? Hey, at least I unlocked some landmarks in the process. Okay. We're lucky, you know, with the beacon lit, it's like destroyed that monstrosity. Should we face one again? Without the beacon sight, I'm not sure what we'll do. Okay, whatever. Yeah, there really is just... What did I just do? How did I even drop... Why is there... Well, I don't care anymore.
You've spoken with Wolf and Lord Halar. I am sure you have many questions, but the best way for you to understand the gloom is to experience it for yourself. The gloom is consuming our world. Our beacon holds it at bay.
Yes, you told me this.
Much was lost before it was lit.
Yes, you told me that.
Beyond Skylight, you will find breaches where the gloom has ripped away pieces.
Yes, you told me
of
that
our
as well.
world. Using the focusing shard, you can pass through breaches to reach a shadow of what was lost.
Okay,
what we
new
call
info.
lost zones.
Not
These
new info.
are unstable and unpredictable, reflecting what was or what might have been.
There's a word I have, chat. There is a word I have here. A word that is considered a curse word in Warframe. At least by many. Do we know what that word is? Where we reflect on what was and what might have been. You know. Multiple things existing at once. Where one thing happens and another thing happens. Does it start with E? It does indeed. It's Eternalism. It's Eternalism. I'm getting Eternalism vibes here, and I have the same feeling about it here as I do in Warframe. Actually, I'll give it time. Give it time to show what branch of it's going to do. But let's see.
We're running out of time. The gloom is breaking down our defenses, and we don't know how to stop it. We need you to explore the lost zones, to find a way to fight the gloom and reclaim our world. We do know the large gate behind me is the key. In theory, you can reach any lost zone through this gate. In practice, there are limitations.
Of course there are.
Usually, you must find and enter a breach directly to access a lost zone for the first time. After that, you can access it and any other breach you found through this gate. But you can't just stumble into a breach. You need a connection to the lost zone to guide you through it. This might mean finding an object from the zone, or experiencing an event tied to it.
There are ways to unlock progression in the game and new zones. Yep, okay, cool.
For now, I have a single connection I can share with you. The Codex Halls of Aurelian. There. Go to the gate, follow the connection I have given you, and return to the gloom. The shard you've been using is an incomplete tool. Find a Codex Ember in the gloom. Then we can transform your focusing shard into a full gloom dagger, allowing you to harness your full potential.
Okay. New quest, into the unknown. Lost zones and shadows of places consumed by the gloom. Use the gloom gate in Skylight to enter a lost zone and recover a Codex Ember. Phase 1, enter ruins through the gloom gate. And it gives some rewards of some stuff. Right, okay. The other stuff I earned earlier, was there any reason I needed to receive those items there and then? Is it going to tell me about that at all? No? No, it wasn't. Okay! Alright. Yeah, do remember, guys, that D are the publishers of this game, not the makers. This game... Oh, there's another landmark, I don't care. This game is made by Airship Syndicate. D are simply the publishers. I don't know to what extent that means that Digital Extremes are involved in it. It just means they are there. It just means they're there. I don't know what the frame rate is looking like on your side here, because I'm just glancing over at it. I don't know if my Twitch feed is coming through the right frame rate as what I'm seeing here. Hold on, hold on, hold on. No frames dropped, so it should... Face good, but the game's twitchy. It's coming through smoothly on my... Oh dear. What have I done? Oh god. Oh no, it... What? How? There we are. Okay, it wasn't taking my mouse back for a moment there. That was weird. Yeah, no, I'm just looking all of a sudden... Yeah, wow, okay, that's... Why is it doing that? It's supposed to just be capturing my screen. How can it lag the screen compared to what I'm seeing? That doesn't make any sense. Because that's a quick but smooth turn for me. But that, looking at my stream software, you're getting like 4 frames in the turn, aren't you? How do I fix that one? How do I fix that one? Right, one moment. Un momento. I need to check a thing. Okay, yeah, GPU is the limiting factor here. Let's turn stuff down. Let's turn stuff down. If I go back to this, bring that right the way back down again, back to matching my screen, frankly. Because rendering more frames than that just seems pointless. Oh, and I have to do the thing where I properly alt tab back. Oh my god. Alt tab into the game. There we are. Okay. Oh, and now it's lost control of my mouse. And now, is that coming through correctly? Okay. Has it got control of my mouse again? It has. Has it? Is everything coming through on the stream okay? It still looks choppy on the stream. Why does it look choppy on the stream? I don't get it. It looks absolutely smooth now. I'm seeing... Okay, aside from the glitchy people moving around, because that's netcode. It's smooth visually for me, but the gate looking at the stream doesn't look it. I am gently turning this around, and it feels smooth. But it doesn't look like the stream is handling that, is it? Why is it not caching correctly? I don't like that. No other game does this. I stream loads of different games. I've streamed Apex, I've streamed Warframe, I've streamed No Man's Sky, I've streamed RuneScape, I've streamed Into the Breach, I've streamed Minecraft, and you see what I see. This is confusing me. I'm very sorry, child. This is not the experience you want, or I want to give you. I have to alt-tab back in correctly. You can't just click back into this game. You have to alt-tab into it, apparently, for it to alt-tab correctly. That's weird. What's GPU usage? It's probably lower now. Let's have a reganders at everything. Nope. GPU usage... Oh, for goodness sake. Alt tab correct. GPU usage is now at 100%. Why does it need to use that much of my GPU? Okay, I'm just going to have to turn settings down until it stops screwing me around. Right. Global quality settings, mid. Let's try mid. Oh, that's much better. That should be much better. Right, let's see how that's coming through for you guys now. There we are. Is that looking a lot better? It's looking like it's coming through better on my side. Is that looking better for you guys? Alright, so I just need to turn that down to mid. I don't know why everything else was arguing so much, but there we go. Eventually got there. Cool. The most productive step so far in this game. Not talking to all those NPCs, it was just figuring out how to make it play Bonnie. I'll be honest. I know my eyes are untrained, but what did that remove? What did I lose for that? I don't feel like I lost anything to do that. So, let's travel beyond. I just guess that high graphics is designed for someone with a RTX card or something instead. I know mine's not the most powerful, but 1660 Super still handles a lot of stuff.
Zone. It's not a perfect replica of the world that was. It's a dream inspired by what was lost. When you return here again, everything, the layout, the creatures within it, may change.
A way of excusing procedural, fair enough, I accept that.
This lost zone is tied to Aurelian, a fortress monastery of the Avar Order of the Silver Codex. The
Nope,
Codex
too many
monks were
names.
conducting arcane research, and we need to know more about them.
You don't make a story by just pouring in names out of a bucket, please. I'm not going to remember any name other than Gloom and maybe Omen. I have room in my head for two names at once. Once I've learned those two names, I can move on to other names.
Aurelian was raised by raiders from the maze years before the Gloomfall. You'll need to establish your own connection to it. Yes. It was a miracle that we could pull you back to Skylight. But like your memories,
Yes, I am
some of
returned
your
and have
skills
amnesia.
were lost. Don't worry. It will all come back to you in time. This connection I've provided is temporary and unpredictable. Look for a Codex Ember. With it, you can turn your shard into a full Gloom dagger and establish your own connections. I can't guide you when you go deeper. To escape, you'll need to find the heart of this lost zone, the anchor, and destroy it. This weakens the gloom and lets us harvest its energy through your shard. Explore as thoroughly as you can. We need the supplies and knowledge you may find, and exploration may grant you connection to other lost zones. Now go, and good luck.
Yeah, that was a little bit wordy there. Like, all of the intro questy, hey, here's some NPCs bits, and then yet more of just, hey, here's all the things, and also loads of stuff. This makes it optional. I mean, you can click through it, I'm sure. I'm letting her read it out. It's just, oh boy, she's got a lot to say, and not a lot to say at the same time. Right, yeah, so invisible wall there. Definitely a thing. Approach a waypoint to unlock it as a checkpoint. You can also fast travel between unlocked waypoints on the map. Okay, cool. Map view is where you can track your location and fast travel. Yep, makes sense. Maps, they do that. You can use cutscenes more to tell a story versus just throwing words at us. They could that. They could also, you know, realize that people aren't going to grab onto names in the tutorial sections. Like, I need to grab some kind of ember to make it gloom sharded with gloom dagger. There was something about monks. I'm genuinely trying to remember here. I spoke to Omen, and then Wolf, and then Lord Haler. Haler is an alchemist of something. Wolf just kind of stood there and said how things got broken. Omen is a soft-spoken pseudo-leadery of sorts. I don't really know what her position is here. We're in this place. This place was an echo of things, or is an echo of things, and it's procedural. Also, there appears to be a weird misshapen animal ahead. Might be a gibbon. It's bored of me narrating what's going on. Me too. Expedition rewards. Kill enemies. Oh, okay. See, don't give me pop. Don't take away the popper beat. This is something Warframe does as well. Warframe will try to do story exposition with Lotus and whatnot whilst you're busy fighting for your life. I can't focus on reading a tooltip and kill a goblin at the same time. I can't. Games, please get this in your head. Choose when to tell me stuff. Or at the very least, for the love of God, do not just take it away. Oh, okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. I guess we'll just beat up random bad guys. Help! We have a thing. 1 silver spectra. Right. This Warframe fighting exposition dumps are voice acted or repeatable. I mean, the voice acted, yes, but still, I miss a lot of what happens in Warframe because it's too busy doing it whilst we're fighting a lot of the time. I know some people like it that way, that they're able to do something while someone's talking. I like to listen and try and process what's being said. I may come across as a guy who knows a lot at times, but I do that by, you know, taking the time to read or listen. Yeah, that. Okay. It's kind of hard to read or listen when I'm also trying to play, because playing is an active activity for me. Hello, I would say I find that assuming words that vanish too soon to be unimportant is much healthier for my mental health. It's a nice assumption. It's incorrect, unfortunately, which is why I can't do that. Because otherwise, I then lose the story of things, or lose the understanding as to why and what. Next thing you know, you're working with Alan V to bring a moon. You're like, hang on, wait, how did this happen? You're saying, Wayfinder is one of the better MMO stories you've played so far. MMOs never seem to have the best stories. Fine. Alright, if that's your experience. It is Trope City at the moment, but we'll see. Something popped up, I didn't even think to look at the bottom of my screen, so I guess it wasn't important. I've gained some coinage and 3 silver spectra. I guess I'll just gather things for now, because it's probably going to end up being important. Another 80 of a thing and a grey gloomstone. Also, random other stuff visible around, but it means nothing. Alright. Stay cool. I'm going to deal with that in a second. It's weird, interesting choice. They've gone for the gloom being this digital glitch. It's a very interesting design choice. Yeah, the visual contents don't match the actual contents, but sure, whatever. We'll overlook that as well. We'll overlook that as well. Yeah, there's a lot of bunk quests in older RuneScape, absolutely. There is a lot of them. But then there's a lot of more interesting storylines that develop later on. They too had to learn. Thing is, they learned, you know, decades ago. Anywho, let's see what we have rather than everything here. Manage your resilience. Wayfinders can be guard. Oh. Guardbro can make you vulnerable to damage and staggers. Watch your resilience bar and don't be afraid to block to back if you're taking a lot of break damage. Resilience recovers slowly over time. Okay, thank you. Right. Don't actually know what half of that means. I'll be very honest with you. Okay. Yeah, don't actually know what half of that means. Your foes grow stronger. Okay. Basically hit and don't get hit. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. It's for the fact that it's making it out like there's these mechanics I need to think about and it's not really telling me them. Ambush. Defeating these manifestations of gloom will open the way forward, but it will also increase the power of all remaining creatures in the lost zone. Okay. Manageable tasking. Wayfinders can be vulnerable to pop-ups. This 4 can make you more vulnerable to random ambush spawns. Haha. Hey Kid, just tuning in now. How are you today? I'm doing alright, Massive Legend. Aside from Big Boy, this game is a little bit odd in various ways, but I'm doing alright. Hope you're doing well yourself. Resilience bar is the yellow bar of your HP bar. I did pick up that, thankfully. It did give me a visual to indicate what it was talking about. Oh, okay. We have double jump, and this looks like a double jump on the ledge, but it's not actually a thing. Okay. Cool. Alright. I need to go this way, don't I? Yes. What are you? Alright. Picked up a few bits of Silver Spectra. That is a thing I shall approach. Oh! Picked up this thing. No, it's no longer a thing. Keep pressing attack. Do a little bit of sword mining. Sword mine these things? Yes, but for nothing. Excuse me. Let's see. You're a thing. You're a thing. You are things, thing, thing, not thing. That didn't seem to do a lot to it. That Q ability did not seem to do a lot. Yeah. Like I was saying, speaking of herding sheep, apparently if you transfer it into Grendel and Devere, you can swallow the tams and despawn from Grendel while standing in the goal area. Spit them out, they die from fall damage. Oh, fair do. Fair do. Mimics exist. Of course they do. Sure. This looks like Eldrin stuff because of the horns. What, they're building murals in the shadow now? Like I'm not supposed to clip through this, but sure. Yeah, it's that's a bit of polish that needs to happen. Okay, I've looped around. Cool. Lootables, lootables, any more loot? I feel like I should know how to open that. Nope. Nope. Okay. There is loot behind the door. And questions without answers. So it's a closed room in there, and it's got 2 bits of things I want. I guess I want. Let's approach the glue bank. That's the end of the guy destroyed by focusing shard. Last time I did this, oh, it's gone. I guess it wasn't important. And we'll just grab you. Now the anchor's exposed, that's cool, but I kind of want to grab the stuff. We'll come back to you, you blobby thing. Loot, you are not loot. Loot, you are loot. Yoink. Okay, so fighting this didn't open up that, so let's go back and figure it out. Okay, so door with minimal markings. There's a cross thingy at the top. Don't know if that's relevant. The actual depiction on the mural. Angie lady with gem. People coming with more gems. It's all about the gems. Gem, 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 gem. It's like loads of gems. Alrighty, there is a total of 7 gems. I don't know if that's relevant. You are just holding the wall. This is Romeo and Juliet. Kikoki. In here, we have thing I've already opened. Empty torch sconce. Empty torch sconce. Another one. Another one. Oh, we have another door. Do we? Another door, or is it just a thing? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Right. Maybe there is a bucket of dynamite or something, I don't know. I imagine whatever it is, it's going to be... I don't know what it is. To be honest with you, chap. I do not know what it is I'm supposed to be looking at here as to how to open up the door. This is... I got 20 paragraphs, a full novel from the people earlier. And now I got this. Definitely nothing stupid like that. I don't blame myself for that one, honestly. I don't blame myself for that one. Oh, I don't think that's actually a faster way of moving. Alright, do the thing. Stab it.
Something new. Something interesting.
Who's that?
I hear an echo in the darkness. You have promised, yes. But you don't have what I need. Not yet.
Oh, just let me know what it is you need. I'll go get it for you then.
Go ahead. Run along home. I'll be watching you, Wayfinder.
Right. Also, no idea what those chest things are at the top of my screen, to be quite honest with you. Don't know if they're important. The game's not explaining it to me, so I'm going to assume it is. Maybe it was these things. Bonus rewards, shadow imbuement, imbued with shadow energy. Okay. Grey Gloomstone converts Gloomstone into aspect boosts and perks in the character aspect affinity menu. Okay. 5 blessing ring. This silver ring engraved with the symbols of the people through the people has though the people have fallen, the 5 blessings will still will strengthen those champions who stand against the gloom. I'm beginning to put words in there in my head because I'm just losing the plot, quite frankly. Alright. I have gained XP on me and XP on my weapon. Q items. I found these used in weapon, relic, and consumable crafting found in places. I've got these. Convert. Yeah, we read those. Codex Ember. That was the thing I. Give me the screen back. Give me the screen back. If you're gonna have to load me somewhere, that's fine, but give me the screen back. Please. Either it's important enough for you to show me, or it's not important and don't show me at all. Do I have past things? None of that looks like past things, no. Also has 2 empty spots. Guess I'll find out later. Right, we can at least have a look at what I have here. Memory fragments, let's pick up those. Restore Wayfinder memories by infusing memory vestige. Oh my god. Not everything needs to be a new word. Just saying, like. This is something that happens in a lot of fictional settings, and I really do mean a lot. A lot of writers fall into this trap. If it looks like a cow, and it sounds like a cow, and it acts like a cow, call it a cow. It doesn't need to be a furling, or a meatzoid, or whatever other name you feel like coming up with that time you flick through the thesaurus to find another word for creature. If it looks like a cow, acts like a cow, just call it a cow. Restore Wayfinder memories. So far, so good. We know we're a Wayfinder, we know we've lost memories. By infusing memory vestiges, what? With memory fragments. Really? I'm guessing from the amount of the resource we're picking up, this is going to be the equivalent of Endo. Close enough to the equivalent of it. Yeah. Imbuement, Shadow Imbuement, imbued with Shadow Energy. We'll find out later. Key items, Gloom Shard, which we're going to be combining with this thing through a quest or something, I think. Enchanted Tower Compass. With the power of this compass, you earn 5% more reward tower XP. Gloomstone Shard. Converts Gloomstone shards into Gloomstone at the Echo Matrix. Coming soon. Feature coming soon. Glyph can be used to customize your player profile badge. What do you mean coming soon? Hold on. Aren't these the ones that came with the pack that cost £99? You want to tell me that Okay. So those titles and glyphs and mounts and what's it actually say on the website? Very quickly, what's it actually say on the website here? Let's just check that's coming up properly. So let's see. It's like, hey, look, Heroic Kairos with Ascendant style set. Don't know what that means. Epitaph signature weapon. I think I know what that means. Exalted die pack. Nope, don't know what that means. And Heroic Kairos emote. Well, I know what an emote is. Permanent XP boost. Enchanted Tower Compass. Alright. You get style set. Customize your wing ray with this clothing set. So is style set just their way of saying cosmetics? It is, isn't it? Yeah, it's just clothing. It's outfits. Not styles as in, like, stances, melee stances, and acting in different ways. It's not styles, moves, it's fashion. I don't understand it. Alright, so fashion. Pet. a saddle for a thing. Playable late 2023, so it's not even here yet. Founders housing decoration set. Skin. Instantly unlock Wayfinders. Oh, it dies, literally just dies. The just got things. Okay, fair enough. Premium Founders Season 1, we'll figure out later what the hell that means. And Season 2, yeah. 4,200 rune silver, I can see a digital currency when I see one. Founders Flag Profile Background. Proudly display your Founder status with this exclusive profile background. Founders Glyph Pack. Choose from a variety of sleeve profile glyphs. Digital items, titles, and profile glyphs. No, come on. But they're here. In the feature coming soon. Oh, I do not like that. I do not like that. That is not okay. That is not okay with me. The reward tower in action. Reward tower tiers grant access to additional items that you can unlock in the reward tower. Different tiers provide different levels of reward tower perks. Every Founders Pack grants the opportunity to earn over 100 unique items. Define items. In the reward tower. Plus, you can upgrade your Founders Pack at any time during early access. The reward tower tiers you have access to depend on which Founders Pack you purchase. You get the free reward tower, paper reward tower, and premium reward tower with their various things. If you go free, you cannot claim stuff later. Paid, you can. Okay. Yeah, no, that is... There's not a single hint there about these things not being available yet. Not even slightly. Oh. Oh, that is not okay. That is most certainly not okay. Alright. Cool. Gloom Break level 21. What is that even on about? I have no idea what that's on about. Character. Oh god. Loadout menu. Loadout menu is where you can set your active character and equipment. Would you like to learn how this menu works? I would have thought you would have walked me through it in some kind of tutorial organically, but sure. Yes. Loadout menu. Not doing this in the thing? Okay. Loadout menu is where you set your active character loadout, which consists of character, weapon, accessories, consumable items. Chat, apparently I'm going to have a lot to read through. I'm very sorry on this. I was not expecting it to be a bit all over the place, but there we go. I guess it's not sending us to a wiki so far. Ray say, here's one of my biggest complaints. You equip different Wayfinders in the store. Thanks, I'll come to that one I do. Hello Emma, how you doing today? Right, equipping items. Select any of the available item slots in the equipment grid to open the inventory. Okay. Where am I looking at that? So this is why we put things next to things. Where am I looking for that? Select any of the available item slots on the bar. While in the inventory, you can see item details and stat comparisons. When an item is selected, it becomes equipped to a slot. When finished, close the inventory to navigate back to the main character loadout menu. Yeah. Okay. I'm doing right, Emma. Hope you're doing well yourself. Weapon tempering. Tempering a weapon at key levels grants an echo socket. Oh dear, here we go again. To the weapon, as well as a boost in power. When a weapon is ready to temper, the tempering submenu will be accessible. From here, you can view tempering requirements as well as preview the gains you will receive from tempering, including increasing the cap on one affinity alignments each time you temper a weapon. Emma, really not looking forward to having people promote their art stuff on my channel here. If you need to reach out to someone, it's usually best to just reach out to them directly. I have a business link in my profile if you are serious about it. But yeah, that falls under self-promotion, so I'm just going to delete your message right now. You should know better than that. If you want to reach out to me in a private setting for business-related matters. Thank you very much. Right. Loadout menu, page 2. Accessory set bonuses. By equipping accessories that make up a set, its accessory set bonus will become active. You can find additional set bonus information in the accessory item detail description. Has anyone remembered what the first page said now? I'm beginning to lose the first page information already. There was something about clicking a section, you can see stats, and something about tempering. A screen that's just kind of there. View equipment stats. While in the character loadout menu, you can press the Show Gear Stats button to view a comprehensive stat display of all equipped items. That makes sense, a bit obvious. Including accessory set bonuses. This is a great way to get a bird's eye view of where your character's power is coming from. Okay. You just figured it out as you went? Yeah. I mean, I'm okay with figuring out some things as I go, but it popped up with a, hey, we're going to walk you through it. It's like, okay, well, let's see how it walks me through it. And this is what its answer to that is. Hello, White Angel, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. Character stat panel, power rating. Character stat panel displays the sum total of your equipped loadout. From here, you can see your overall power rating, which is a good indication of how battle ready you are for the areas you'll travel to. Power rating is affected by your equipped gear and affinity. It's seriously just noun overload. Just noun overload on all of this. Character stat panel affinity. The character stat panel features 3 circular meters that display the current character's affinity, which allows them to tap into the full potential of their gear stats. Each equipped item in the loader has affinity aligned stats that are multiplied by the character's matching affinity. To get the most power out of gear, be sure to upgrade your affinity to the affinity menu. Oh my god. I'm a quick learner, but this is something. Alright, catch you around, Juniper. Aren't we too many French people here now for a British stream? Nah, it's fine. The French made their way over to Britain many a time, it's fine. Besides, I got the mug squared. We're defended. Character stat panel. Stat definitions. Max health. Maximum number of hit points before your character enters Gloom Grasp. Gloom Grasp is a bleed out state where your character will be downed and cannot perform normal actions. While in Gloom Grasp, an ally player can revive you, or you can use a revival consumable item if you have one re-equipped. Re-equipped? Okay. 1. You don't need to go into that much detail when explaining max health. 2. You don't need a new name for downed, or bleed out, or anything like that. We have names for it. 3. Re-equipped?
Yo.
Catacosmo, thank you very much for resubscribing here. 17 months. That is one heck of a support right there. I do appreciate you very much, Cosmo. Here's too much more. Here's too much more. Code Bruce saying, honestly, this is the info they really need as developers. Oh yeah. Like, I'm being absolutely direct and honest and going through what they're putting in my face to put it back out there. I think I'm being a bit abrasive right now, but if I am coming across a bit abrasive, it's because were I not streaming, I think I probably would have closed the game by now. Just putting it out there. Or I'd have been clicking through stuff rather than taking time to try and take it in. I would have been clicking through stuff, just wanting to get to the game, and then getting very confused. That's the impression I'm getting from my experience right now. So I'm trying to go through the bits and not miss something, to see if they tried to present something and just not quite done it up to par. But yeah, just imagine this with all the server kicks a few weeks ago. I don't need to. I can imagine the queue because I was there in the queue for 57 minutes, and then it just failed and re-queued me with twice as many people. So yeah. Anyway, resilience. The higher the resilience, the more impact your character can take before becoming guard broken. When guard broken, Every hit will cause your character to stagger, interrupting actions. Okay, I feel like this is something that could have been explained in the tutorial that just mentioned about guard broken whilst a goblin was attacking me. I feel like that was something that could have been mentioned then. Weapon power increases damage of weapon attacks and weapon abilities. Okay. Ability power increases the damage of and effectiveness of character abilities. Makes sense. Crit rating increases chance of attack being a critical hit. Okay. Crit power increases damage dealt with critical hits. Makes sense. Break power guard break damage dealt to enemies. Yeah, I can connect that with guard broken. That works. Fizz defense mitigates attack power from enemies.
Excellent work,
defense.
Tenno. This will help our cause.
Hello, hello, hello. Simfire Titan, thank you very much for the £10 tip right there. I do appreciate that, my dude. Glad you're enjoying this stream enough to drop that over here. I'll get that added onto the leaderboard after the end of this stream. Thank you very much for that. Hope you have yourself a good time. And finally, we've got Mag Defense. Doesn't defend you against Mag. No, it defends against ability power from enemies. So we got Defense, Special Defense. Yeah. Cool. Got it. Right. Of all the things that did not need to have the longest section, I think it's Mag's Health didn't need it. There we go. Okay, so now looking at the screen that it supposedly walked me through, let's see how much of this I understand. So there are empty slots which we can put things into. I mean, it's kind of a given, but it explained that. I have 5 Blessing Ring. I can equip it. There we go. Don't know what the 2 is. The 31 is a general measure of power. 2, I'm guessing from this, piecing dots together, or connecting dots, it means level 2? It's a level 2 item. Do you need to be level 2 to wield it? Is it level 2 because it's the second best, second worst I could have found? Oh, I thought it was scroll to cycle, but no, cycle it's actually click. Right. So it's a power rate. Oh, that's my power rating, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so these are my stats. Okay. I have no idea what these numbers mean. I have genuinely no idea what these numbers mean. Okay. Yep. I wanted to unequip entirely. I wanted to unequip entirely. Can I not unequip? Can I not? Can I not unequip this? So if I say so messed up, didn't send the message with it. Oh, that happens. Saw the magic cards from the other stream. Hurts my soul to see them in a rubber band. That's for a proper box. Doesn't have to be fancy. I used to write guides for magic back in the day. Glad to see another stream again to it. You know what, Simfire Titan? I was thinking of getting that, getting bits and pieces to store them properly. So I will do exactly that. Thank you, Simfire. I appreciate it. In fact, where is it? Hold on. Bear with me a second. I think I have something temporary. Very temporary. It was over this side. I have a very small office. You'd think I wouldn't lose things. But I've lost it. The plot, mostly. Not under the floof. One moment. Never mind. I appear to have put what I was thinking of in a safe spot. That's unlike me. I will admit that is rather unlike me, but I do appear to have put something in a very safe spot. So, yep, that's gone. I will find that later. Never mind. Guru saying, this has been my biggest criticism playing through. No one knows how much crit you have by looking at a number for creating a 7%. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Also, F King say X at the bottom of the screen. Oh, right! Wow. Okay, fair enough. Yes, click to equip, but X to unequip. Whereas if you click it again, it says unequip and re-equip. Sure. Sure. Alright. Yeah, so that crit power is with that crit power taken into account. So this ring is more than doubling that, whatever that is. Adding a bunch to a couple other stats as well, so that is nice. Treasure for the Empire, it's part of a set, but I do not have the set. Okay. And that's just not a thing to me at the moment. Excellent, right then. I've checked in the bag of holding. I have not. I haven't checked in the deepest of storages, but yes. Do I have 2 of these rings? I do not, no. So it's definitely its level then. Cool. Right. Oh. Okay. Don't know what Ray was talking about with where you equip characters. I appear to have just switched right there. I mean, that looks to be working just fine. Yep, Ray, don't know what you were looking at. Also, can these be equipped with the same character level 2 required? Okay, I can't test that right now. Okay. And then we have Health Flask, this is locked. Fair enough. Customized style, do I have much in the way of customized? I don't actually care, to be quite honest. I don't care about those customizations. Manage artifacts. Never mind. Abilities. Abilities menu. The abilities menu is where you can learn about your abilities and apply ability upgrade points. Would you like to learn how this menu works? Let's see. Let's see. Ability menu 1 of 2. Active abilities. Your active abilities are made up of your 4 unique character abilities and 1 weapon ability granted by the currently equipped weapon. These abilities can be performed while exploring the environment and during combat encounters. You can navigate through the grid of abilities to get more information on how the mechanics work. Okay. Passives include effects granted by the active character, their archetype, and the equipped weapons class. Each of these can grant a number of effects and gameplay mechanics specific to them. View more information by navigating in the menu. Is this just going to keep saying just go look at the menu? I think it is. Right, I'm just going to move on to the next page. Unlock abilities. When a Wayfinder reaches levels 3, 5, and 9, you'll be able to choose an ability for them to recall. So that's how we get a hold of those. Okie dokie. Once you complete your choice at level 9, you'll have recalled all their abilities. When reaching one of these key levels, you'll be alerted via the HUD, of course. Alright, that needed a lot of explanation, didn't it? Passive. Weapon abilities charge 15% faster. When using a weapon ability, inspires the Warmaster and nearby allies for a short time, increasing weapon power by 10% per ability level. Cool. And dodge roll. Archetype dodge. Warmaster has an additional 20 stamina and restores some resilience with each roll. Okay.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay.
This will help our cause.
Today I learned about gloom, beacons, and menus.
Yes, you did, Betty. Yes, you did. Do you remember the names of the people we spoke to earlier? Melee finishers heal, Wingrave, and 1 nearby ally. Cool, don't remember being told how to do a finisher. Guardian. Weapon class. Offers a balanced playstyle mix of... There's too many words, I don't care anymore. Yeah, these are too many words. We learned about that. This one. Things are going to come with that. Just things. Too many words. Just too many words. Alright, so let's just follow the questing again. Let's just follow the quests again. Bring the Codex Ember to Lord Haler in Skylight. Hello, you Ponzi dude who does the alchemy stuff. 12 elements and more than... Oh, it's just chat text when you approach someone. We've already learned none of that's important.
I was sure you'd find your way. And with an ember? Good, good. Let's get to work.
Yes, please, let's.
The Silver Codex studied ways to manipulate arcane energies.
Yeah.
We can use the ember you recovered from Aurelian to create your gloom dagger.
Is that where I was?
And to establish your own connection to the ruins. You see, the shard you claimed in the gloom is a rough and imperfect tool. You need to make it a true extension of yourself. A blade that can cut through reality.
But yeah, how is the stream laying again? I'm just looking over it now. Why is the character is not doing that on my side? I'm looking at the stream coming through Twitch, and I can see the character go. On my side, it's fine. We fixed this moments ago. See, the shard you claimed in gloom is rough. You need to make a blade.
Use the echo matrix to combine the ember and the shard.
The forge.
Visualize the shape of your dagger. You can draw on the threads of the gloom and make your vision real. Try it.
Is it okay if I visualize the dagger in your face whilst I do it, mate? Will that affect the process? No? Good? Alright. New quest. Create your gloom dagger at the Echo Matrix. Rewards you with stuff. Use Echo Matrix. Oh! Oh! Hold up. Hold up, where did I got one of those earlier. I got it. It's fine. I don't need a new one. I'm okay. I'm all good. Yeah. Am I using Chrome hardware acceleration because it does that Starfield too? I have no idea, Simfire. At this point, I have genuinely no idea about any of that. New ingredient details? I don't care. There's things that go together for a quest to do the thing. Just do. We really need to be holding these things. Anyway. Added to armory. Cool. I have okay, so grey is better than blue is better than red. Based on the cost needed to make a single bluestone shard, whatever that is. Yeah. Use gloomstone. Reduce gloomstone to shards. Is that a thing I can? I don't know why I would want to do that, so I'm not going to do that. Alright, Lord Hala. Hey there.
Perfectly done. Woven from the pure elements of magic and drawn into reality.
Why do I have the ability to do this?
Now you have what you need to explore lost zones on your own. Let's review that procedure. To reach a lost zone, you need 3 things. A breach that serves as an entrance, a gloom dagger that can cut a path through the shadows, and a connection to the place.
Literally, Omen told me all this earlier.
A connection can take the form of an object, such as the ember now bound to your dagger, or something more abstract, such as a memory or experience. You now have a gloom dagger, and through the ember you have a connection to the Codex halls. So, what is it you are missing, Wayfinder? Have you been listening?
I just need to step into the breach over there.
Yes, just so. You need to find the point at which this area collapsed. You must search the Highlands for a sheet of gloom energy, a hole in the world. Once you've found it, use your dagger to carve a path. Explore what lies beyond, and destroy the anchor of that shadow. Thereafter, you will be able to reach Aurelian through the Gloom Gate here.
Right. Okay. Go to place. Open rift. Stab the wibbly thing. Gain access. Right.
There you are.
Oh, for God's sake.
Your gloom dagger is connected to the beacon of skylight. Aside from being an invaluable tool for exploring the gloom, it also allows us to communicate through the link.
The link.
A voice in the gloom. No, that wasn't me. I warned you that the connection would be unstable. Remain alert. But I'm sure it was just some manifestation of the chaos.
Is she really just going to brush this off? Oh, there was a voice in the gloom. Oh, you're my important warrior for saving us from the things that are going wrong. You heard a voice in the gloom? Ah, it was probably nothing. We don't know much about it. It was probably nothing. This dagger is just...
Lord Halar and I spent much of this last year refining the daggers as we sought to retrieve you from the gloom. As for the shards, that's a tale for another time.
You know what? For once, I agree. Please, just put it off.
But now, I need you to return to the Codex halls. We need to know more about the work of the Silver Codex. I always thought they were peaceful, devoted sages. Now, I'm not so sure.
I can't remember if the Silver Codex is what Lord Halar is part of, or if it was the monks that I think I remember about inside the gloom, or someone else. This is the problem with name overload. I genuinely have no idea if Silver Codex are good guys, or at least assumed good guys, or neutral, or possible opponents, or anything. I literally have no idea at this point, and I've been trying to pay attention.
Our work suggests they were experimenting with a sinister force that may have been the gloom, decades before the Gloomfall. This work could help us push back the gloom, or reconnect our world.
Right.
As Lord Halar has told you, you must first find the breach tied to the Codex halls out in the wider world. And that means leaving the safety of Skylight.
Yeah, if he already told me that, why do you need to say it again?
Before you leave Skylight, I need you to bind your dagger to the signal fires here.
Oh,
this will strengthen your connection to the beacon and help you move quickly across the region. Once that's done, take the lift down to the Highlands and find Warden Haas. She's in charge of our defenses. I will offer guidance when I can.
Is there a need to have all communications sound a bit glitchy? Is there a need for that? Anyway. So, put it in the fire, and then take the lift down to the Highlands, the find person. She does defense. Alright. So, we, Yes, just said. Hold on, I've got 2 quests now, wait. Did I not finish speaking to you about stuff? Is he gonna voice this one? Is he not? He's not. Tell me, how are you feeling? Are you limbs? Are you limbs working as you expect them to? Does your body feel reliably solid? As a Wayfinder, you aren't just a creature of flesh and blood. You shaped your body from the gloom, and it's your will that holds it together. It's remarkable. Oh, okay. Because of this, you have powers that you don't yet understand. Think to your recent battles. Have you seen flares of energy flowing from your fallen enemies? Yes. These are echoes, fragments of the spiritual essence of your enemy, traces of who they were. As a Wayfinder, you confuse the echoes of your enemies into your own form. Oh, I'm a soul eater. Right, okay. I'm a soul eater. You can only contain a certain level of energy within your form. Too much and you could lose control, but each echo will enhance your capabilities in specific ways. As you progress, you'll learn how to weave your echoes into your weapons, and even your relics is a crucial tool that can dramatically increase your power. I urge you to experiment with it. Envy you, Wayfinder. I wish I could hold the essence of another creature in my hand and tap into a fraction of the strength with skill. It's a tremendous gift. Try it now. Are these the bad guys? They sound like the bad guys. Quest complete. Was the quest to talk to him? Okay then, the quest was to talk to him. Got it. Cool. Right. Got it. So, we need to go No, wait, that's... Can I go through the building? Oh, I can. Yeah, it does... Yeah, we're fine. Okay, so... Interact with the signal fire in Market Row. Yes. This definitely screams signal fire to me. Good, the signal fires are tied to the beacon. It's this network of arcane energies that holds back the gloom. Glad I read that as quick as I did. Nearly lost it. Right then. Now interact with the signal fire near the Great Lift. Honestly surprised it didn't say Great Rift, but you know. Lift, yeah, let's go to the lift. I'm gonna appreciate the scenery just a little bit. Is it really this close to each other? Right. Let's take this in for a moment. This World of Warcraft expansion looks amazing, doesn't it? Yeah. Not really my colour vibe. But fair do. Does have a slight plasticine element to it. But yes. Alright, so you... I take my dagger and I stab it into the stone and the stone goes woo! Oh, she was saying now take the Great Lift at something, but I wasn't paying attention, so it's gone. So I guess I'll just follow the quest instruction to take the lift down to the Highlands. Hang on. Take the lift down to the Highlands. Sure. Sure. Yeah, let's just gloss over that one. Landmark discovered, the Great Lift. Jump! Oh, I could actually jump. Okay. Okay. Whoopsie. Just had to check. Just had to be sure. Alright then. Travel to the Highlands. Yes, that's why I clicked it. That is exactly why I clicked it. Alright. Okay. Now, according to the reviews I've seen from Starfield, this is an absolutely abhorrent moment right here, because how dare there be a loading screen for 4 to 5 seconds? Seriously, there was someone complaining about loading screen of 4 to 5 seconds. That same reviewer in their video talked about how No Man's Sky is great. I'm like... what? Anyway. Landmark discovered. Highlands. Lower skylight. That's going to continue seeming weird. Speak to Warden Haas. Alright. Let's just make our way over. Oh look, it's Warden Haas. Don't know how I know you're Warden Haas. I just know you are.
Well met, Wayfinder. Welcome back to the world. What's left of it.
At least her armor looks half
It's
reasonable.
an ugly business. We're fighting the Shrikes for resources. And out beyond, you've got
The who?
feral beasts and gloom-spawned monsters. You'll find out soon enough, I fear. Brigands and looters. Some of them half feral from drinking God's blood and other madness. Dangerous is what they are. But what's your business here?
Okay, so there are Shrikes, they are looters, and they've drunk God's blood. Which I'm hoping isn't literally God's blood. Interestingly, this conversation isn't choppy on street. I don't understand any of it anymore, Brutus. I don't know what's going on tech side. I need to enter the Codex
Looking for the
halls.
breach. I'm no Wayfinder, but I know it. Head out
Okay.
past the foundry and through the ruined gate walls. Once you get to the swamp, look for the large gnarled tree and weathered steps. Be sure to bind your dagger to the signal fire here. You'll find them across the Highlands. Never miss an opportunity to forge a connection.
Biosignal fire is important.
Again, I'm no Wayfinder. I've heard they're connected to the beacon, and each connection strengthens its light. As a Wayfinder, you can instantly move between the fires. You'll find it a useful tool.
Not gonna lie, I feel like we could have skipped the first half of that, especially that I know Wayfinder bit, but sure, whatever. Alright, so stab the stone.
On your way then. But we could use another blade out here. These gloom-touch beasts get more dangerous every day. And the shrikes are even worse.
Oh my god.
Skylight needs supplies, and it's getting harder and harder to find them. I know you've got your mission, but if you can kill a worm or scare off some shrikes, we need the help.
A worm. Why is it spelled with a U? Is that necessary?
As a Wayfinder,
Oh, for God.
you alone can chart a path through the gloom. But you possess powers and skills beyond those of the Watchers and Rangers. And we must all stand together if any of us are to survive.
Yeah, no shit. Yes, we've been over this. I am a Wayfinder. I have powers. We work together. Face the baddies. I got the memo.
Many will ask for your help, and I hope you will assist those in need. But it's up to you to prioritize those requests and to use your time wisely.
I'm sorry, are you a life coach now?
Right now, I need you to return to the Codex halls and get to the bottom of a mystery. We'll discuss it further once you're inside the ruins.
Okay, yes, you have the quest that you had for me moments ago, but now it's apparently a new quest. Okay. Okay. Alright. Alright. Cool. So, exclamation mark above the head. I'm going to ignore it because Omen said to go do things. Find the Codex Hall's breach. 500 meters this way. Straight line it is. Landmark discovered. The barricades. Wait, why am I in a fighting stance? What? No. I'm in the middle of a town. What's going on here? Who are you people? Just hello? Can we just say hi? Really? Also, you're really bad at shooting, not gonna lie. Alright, fine. I hope I don't get into trouble for this. Are you a baddie or not? I can't tell anymore. I literally cannot tell. I don't know. Right, so I've just murdered some people in the town. I hope there's no police that are upset about this. Literally nothing. Huh? They were just randomly attackers. Did I save scum for quick loading? I didn't save scum. Well, this was an online thing. Wait, is that a bandit? Ah! What the? What is this? This is meant to be a town! What? They're the shrikes. See, the way the woman was talking, literally 10 steps that way. Oh my god, there's another one. Look. The way the woman was talking, literally just up here. It was like, oh yeah, we need to worry about the shrikes and whatnot out there. Out there. Like, there's a big-ass open gate. If I didn't walk through here just now, they'd be wandering up here and shooting her in the stupid face. What? I can see the thing I just walked away from. And she's there. My suspension of disbelief is failing me here massively. They're just a casual band of 5 people, and then... Oh, for goodness sake, would you not? Also, level 3 Deadeye Strike. I'm a level 2 character, and... I'm dealing with bunches of level 3s, because levels, numbers, yeah. None of this makes sense! Morning, Penguin, how you doing? Like, are these baddies? Are these goodies? Are these something else? Do I want to get the drop on them to make it easier to fight? I don't know. Oh, okay, well, there's more spawning behind me. Where? None of this makes sense. Red dots on the moon map. Some icon on the individual would be nice. I don't want to play yet another game like that, to be quite honest with you. No benefits from stealth here? Not that I'm to know that. Seriously, I could probably just stand here and farm my way up to level 20, just whatever the max level is. I didn't... You get all your skills at 9. What is the max level? Right. Anyway. Presuming that's the end of that for now, are you guys going to attack me? Defeat the enraged... What? Retrieve God's blood. Yes, Penguin, you guessed correctly. This has been a... Oh, it just vanished. Okay. Why is there so much random stuff happening? Accessory found, Shadowstone Deceiver. I have no idea what that means. See, now we're out of the town. This is where things should start happening. And God knows what things those will be, considering what's happened in the town. That guy looks big. Open world MMORPG? Yeah, I'm suddenly getting that impression, which is really weird after the whole instance dungeon thing. That stone looks like something I could shove my sword into. So, stab. That hitching there, that did happen on screen. Right. Refill flasks. Have I emptied any? I have not. Okay. Also, that's just there. If there's been others earlier, I didn't notice them. This feels like it's distracting loot. I'm just going to be distracted by it because, feck it, why not? The Eidolon fight starts when the sun sets? That would match. That would match, wouldn't it? Yeah. Oh, no, we don't attack those. We... Okay, I was thinking loot, not goblins. But that works too, I guess. Echo found, goblin scavenger. I don't know what an echo is. Is there more to this? Still sparkling. I think it's done. Hi! You have a skull next to you. I have no idea what that means, but it means you don't have a level. I'm just gonna keep swinging. Cool. Man, you are oblivious. And... Wait. There's the loot. Oh, okay. Couldn't sneak up on that one. Okay, looks like it's trying to be a power ship from level 1. I mean, Warframe kind of is as well. I am not surprised the game published by DE, not made by DE, but published by DE, doesn't have understanding as to what level means. Okay. Well, I leveled up, and at level 3, something is supposed to happen, if I recall. I forget where. Oh, we got a new thing. Echoes menu is where you can socket creature echoes in your active equipment for bonuses. Would you like to learn how this menu works? At this point, no. Just no. Okay, here I can equip insufficient capacity. Right, I can equip Goblin Scavenger Echo, increases break power, or Held Echo, break power, mag defense. Sure, let's do that. And then this can use that as well, apparently. What does any of it mean? It's giving me break power, which means I am better at breaking their guard break. And so they become guard broken, which means I can stagger them. And if I can stagger them, I can just do more to them. And these are lock slots, which become unlocked when something happens. It doesn't want to tell me, but something. And yeah, mag defense is magic resist. Yeah, you got that one. Some of this is intuitive, some of this is not. Abilities! Choose ability to unlock. So, Radiant Pulse, which is Divine Shield and stuff, or mark enemies for judgment. Anyone hitting a judged enemy will restore their own health. That one sounds more useful right now. Just as a matter of course. XP Hydrate. Really? Really? They respawned whilst I was in the menu. They respawn whilst I'm in the menu. Plains of Eidolon's got nothing from this. Oh, I'm taking damage. Nice dodge. Dodge this. Oh. Is there loot to be had, or is this literally just another random encounter that screws me over for a bit? This is literally just another random encounter that screws me over for a bit. Okay. Cool. Where is it I need to go? That way. Another 150 meters. Not far now. Don't forget to discover all caves, travel 3,000 miles on your hoverboard. Oh, that was a hit me, itchy. Yeah, I'm just going to ignore that. By the way, funny analogy, yellow bar is prime sure-footed. Once it breaks, target can be staggered by both you and enemies. Yeah, it's Iron Skin, right? Once you run out of Iron Skin, you... Can I have this thing, please? Look, this is clearly a thing. Let me have it. That's stupid. Oh, I like that. I hear you. What are you? I have to hit it to see it. It's level 4 Goblin Hunter. Again, levels. What do they mean? I knew I could get up there, thank you. What is this thing? Don't just give me a floating F without telling me what I'm touching, please. No, come on. Hello there, Wallace. How you doing? It's just... No. No, because all I know, that's going to start some long-ass dungeon I want nothing to do with. Hey, for all I know, this could be giving me cancer. Cheers, Wallace. Hold a moment. Before you enter, bind your blade to the signal fire nearby. Yes, I know. You and everyone else has told me to do that. I paid attention, somehow.
A previous expedition discovered unnatural deadly spiders in the shadows of Aurelian. Lord Halar believes these aren't spontaneous creations of the gloom. They're tied to the Silver Codex's work.
At least we're not bringing in new names. Like, they're called unnatural deadly spiders. Those are 3 words that I already have in my vocabulary. We haven't got umbranids or something. Combining together umbral and arachnid.
Did the Codex somehow harness the gloom decades before the fall and use it to cause mutations? We need answers. Search for spiders and see what you can find. You aren't the only Wayfinder. You'll meet the others eventually. Now go.
I'm sorry.
There's work to be done.
You'll meet the others eventually as one just jogs past me. Alright, yep. I do like it when MMO worlds act like no one else exists. Totally keeps the immersion. Kill 30 spiders and collect 20 spider gloom icons. Something like that. Also, there is an Echo Matrix. Apparently, the Echo Matrix wasn't convenient enough that we could teleport to. We have to have another one right here. Also, all chat is on. That's a thing. There is a buck. It's just here, doing nothing. Frame rate took a bit of a dive there for a moment. Yeah, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. I don't know why. I genuinely do not know why. We've already turned down the settings. Things should be fine, but if it's not fine, I apologize. It is beyond my care at this point. That looks like someone who is holding the things that fill your flask. So, hey, flask, thank you. Weeby. Yeah, I have no use for this right now, I think. Ah. See, I know a parkour challenge when I see one. Oops. I also know how not to... Oh, hey. Task failed successfully, chat. Task failed successfully. You're very welcome. Penguin saying, from what I've seen is this so far, especially random encounters walking place to place. Actually, Penguin, you've seen the most action we've seen on most of this stream. For the first part of it, it was just people talking at me. I'll be quite honest. But I am moments away from doing an actual encounter thing. Is there full damage? There is not. Okay. Probably Garmagen, probably. Does that say F or has it been gloomed? I think that's been gloomed. Yeah, the actual interact button has been gloomed. Cool. Either that or I'm supposed to press the hooked finger key. Given that I don't have a hooked finger key, I'm going to press F. Assume that's a correct one. Select location. Looks like we're doing that one, yeah. Destination Codex Halls. Enter the gloom. Recommended power 96, minus 304. Matchmaking off. Thank you very much. Please wait. Oh dear. Waiting for server. Oh dear. Also, can we not have that flicker? Anyone with photosensitive epilepsy? Well, looking at the stream, actually, I see that you guys were getting about slideshow FPS. On my side, that thing was constantly flickering in the background. So you... Really? Really? That's when the firewall pops up. That... Imbue Chalice, don't know what it does, let's click it anyway. You know what? I'm not going to use that. That feels limited. Okay, so. Waypoint unlocked. Cool. Ah. This is why I don't play early access games. I made an exception. They gave me a key. And yes, this is me talking about it with a key given to me. Ow, what? Well, that's not how, it just came up red. Okay, locked, need to do thing. How to... Is it not stand on the glowy thing? Oh, I'm dumb. It's right there in front of me. Okay, I see. I'm dumb. That one's on me. There we go. That one's on me. Yeah, no, I'm not going to go down there. Oh, hello. You're going to come to me. Not dumb, inobservant. Same difference in this case. Stair appears to not be made of stair. Ow. Not that it stops me. No, no! Oh, that's a... Oh, God. Yay, loot. How's things? They're very thingy. They're very thingy. They are very thingy. Hi! Can we get smacked in the face? No one else will enjoy it. Thanks. I don't know if I'm vibing with the setup of all this. Like, that's what. Something has been irking me this entire time. I've finally figured it out. Everything looks like it's from a mobile game. That's what's been irking me. Everything here looks like it's straight out of a mobile game. Like the very imagery, the high contrast, the nature of the characters. Oh, my weapon reached a thing, and I gain health. Yeah, because like that slime dropping down, sludging downwards, weirdly, and then revealing a chest full of, oh, look at so much gold. When I definitely did not just pull gold bars and cups and plates and a bajillion coins out of it. Yeah, that's very mobile game experience imagery, and there's no fixing that. That's just what they've chosen to do. Yeah. Okay, right. Destroy crystal webbing in Aurelian. Destroy crystal webbing. I guess I destroy the crystal webbing. Hi there! Are you wanting to stop me from destroying the crystal webbing? Well, looks like you're not going to stop me anymore. Oh, there's a Bruce spawn. There's no longer a Bruce spawn. Ta-da! It's definitely a cartoony art style, no art styles for everyone. Yeah, it's certainly an art style. There is no problem with it inherently. It's just that's It's just another thing that was pinging on my mind, because unfortunately it attaches to a lot of negatives, really. Many a mobile game comes out with all the fancy looks, this high contrast nature, and you learn it's all just, yeah. This so far has proven to be not that, although it's got failings of its own. But yeah, it's certainly a choice. It's certainly a choice. It's again, for me, a matter of verisimilitude. Like the slime around the chest not quite matching the puddle. The chest contents certainly not matching the actual contents. The random encounters immediately after just like 20,000 paragraphs of tutorial. These bits and pieces pull me out of the world. They cause me to lose it. I get they've gone for that high fantasy, cartoon physics approach, even down to the way the jumps happen. Fair enough. And the jumping is fine. The jumping I can get over. The character fully helmeted, I can kind of ignore the fact that his head is tiny compared to his body. But there are bits that make it feel weird. That's my perspective. It does feel like something I might have played when I was like 10. Minus the old graphical fidelity, obviously. This didn't exist 20 years ago, but still. Now, could it be grimdark if gloom is glowing whitish purple and glowing around chests? Oh. I'm not asking for grimdark. See, that's a common misconception. If you're not looking for cartoon glowy, then you must be looking for grimdark, as if there's only two things that exist. I can't tell if you're being facetious or not. Okay, looks like there's more up, but I can't tell if that's just a way of making it seem. Oh no, there isn't more up. Oh, never mind. I think I have explored this particular area. And therefore should continue that way, and that was a poor jump as a result. Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. Walking around the chest screams big shiny loot when it's like a few bits of gold. Yep. Is it really necessary to open the map every time I interact with one of these? I don't feel that's necessary. Okay, puzzle. Oh, never mind. Attack. Where did you come from? There we are. Right, am I allowed to puzzle things now? Yep, more are coming. Okay. We'll get back to the loot in a moment. Oh, I just walk up to it and that activates it. Right. See, it gave me the impression I needed to activate it, like how I needed to activate half the other things around here, like shove dagger into stone to make teleport point. I figured another teleport point needed interacting with. If you just have to walk up to it, maybe it could have made that a little bit more obvious. Just saying. I'll come back. Okay, never mind. If you're gonna keep spawning stuff. There we are. Hey. Ta-da! 103 coins and some gloomstone shards. A crouch? I feel like this should be a crouch thing. What can we do to improve the game? Got it! Just had to go around the back of it. Yeah. Jump and heavy attack down. Well, it didn't remember to teach me the heavy attack button. Have I looted everything here? Nope. Glowing orbness. I think that's everything in here. Yeah, you just do that for a bit. Ow. Wizard. Alright. So I use a gun? Yeah. If I kill them all, does it stop the spell? Seems so. And that is loot in this corner. That's a trap. $114 coins. A thing. We'll come to the thing in a moment. Get the stuff together. What am I first? So that's just active now, is it? When Exodia Contagion? Probably you. Nabrus. Just to give you an actual answer to the joke. There's a lot of breakables that... yeah, that I don't need to focus on. Alright. Take journal. New quest, Tomb of the Stone King. You find the journal of a Silver Codex initiate by the name of Norin. Not gonna remember that. The passages within details from the monks' earliest days at the Aurelian Monastery, researching under the direction of the Argent Hand. Not gonna remember that. It appears someone found an ancient tomb near the monastery said to possess great wealth within. Find Stone King's tomb. Okay. Is that gonna be in here? Going to be down there. I came across that, which means this way is the way to go. Ah. I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Okay, come on. I'm just gonna give my health a moment to recover. Yeah. Don't mind me. Oh, for God's sake. Alright. Gloom ambush. The gloom blocks your path forwards, and then things happen. Hello, Herald. Goodbye, Herald. Oh, more of you. Hello, everyone. Here to join the party? Oh, I did not have to raise anything. I have found things. Echoes. Can I equip them whilst I'm here? No, I cannot. Okay. Either I did it wrong or no, I cannot. Totally not a boss room? You're correct. It was, in fact, not a boss room. Just some things happened. Just some things. Smash. Oh, he survived that. Okay. He was probably just chilling here cooking, wasn't he? I just murdered the chef. As one is one would do. It's alright, Cameron. You can be right later. I'm sure an opportunity will arise. Yeah, just stacks of books. Alright. Feels like there is something to gain in here. Catch and defeat the loot goblin. Oh, what? Loot goblin? Where? No. Seems to not dying. Oh, like, where'd he go? Son of a gun. Game literally lagged as he started running. Well, he wasn't really running that hard, was he? Cool. Alright. So that was the thing. That was the thing. I'm gonna go loot that lot in a moment. That was that doorway that I wanted to see if I could get through. Okay, so someone said that was a zip line. So I guess I need to be up there, which means I go up here. And from here I go hit. Hit. Hello. Your face has been removed, and therefore your spell will not hurt me. Weird. Okay. It's a way to do it, I suppose. Oh, that's a mimic. Deceiver launcher. And I'm back to full health. Cool. Alright then. I guess we go back this way. I guess we will not go back this way. Is a mimic a copyrighted term? I don't think it is, because we have mimics in Warframe. Besides, you can't just copyright the word mimic, because mimic is just a word. So you can't copyright that. The most you could try to do is trademark it. You'd have to trademark it in a specific setting. Which they may have done with the idea of the trapped chest that becomes alive there, but I doubt it. As ever, I'm not a lawyer. To Sky Network. Sky uses a trademark, not a copyright. They use it in a very specific product. Even then, if they were offered a trademark for it, that was silly of whoever did. So, but yeah, it's in a much more limited use than copyright. Copyright is a creative work. The word mimic is not creative. Guys who No Man's Sky? News to me. Did they succeed? They probably didn't. Given that No Man's Sky still exists. Yeah, you have to remember there's a difference between XYZ sued someone and XYZ won a case against someone. Very different things. You can attempt to sue someone for literally anything. And then the courts may not even hear it. They may go, you're an idiot, feck off. Or the courts may hear it and then immediately go, you're an idiot, feck off. All kinds of things get in the way of, you know, actually getting somewhere. Tidings! Yep, we found a way to call them not spiders. There are a lot of these. I'm just gonna wait. guard break keeps on recovering, so that's nice. Ooh, another accessory, another ring. Cool. I take it that was the extent of this room. Looks like it. And away we go. Expedition complete. We got some gloomstone shards, and more gloomstone shards. We got another ring thing. Picked up just loot. Gem Everest, unique crafting resource. Hoarded by loot goblin ruins. Used to craft weapons. Yada yada yada. Cool. Alright then. Traveling in some amount of time. Sure. Oh, this needs to be a hold, does it? Okay. And we make our way out of that entire experience. That's it's certainly been... experience is the word. Experience is certainly the word. Travelling to the Highlands, eventually. So I'm going to take this opportunity to remind you guys that if you are enjoying the channel, also hit the subscribe button. It is September, you get discounts on your subscriptions. There are even bigger discounts if you subscribe for more than 1 month at a time. You can get a bundle of, what's it, 3 or 6 months. So sure, if you want to do that, go right ahead. And also did that as well. If you don't want to support me through Twitch, or if you want to support me in addition to support on Twitch, you can also join me over on Patreon. Always an option there as well. Right, we are back here. Speak to Lord Hailer in Skylight. I think I can use these to travel, or do I just use my map? Oh, I just use my map, don't I? Travel to Signal Fire, but is that the Signal Fire I want? Great lift. Where's full map? Skylight, there we go. And I want to go to Gloomgate, Cross Bridge, Ruined Scarlet Gate. Maybe this one? Maybe that one. Got ourselves another loading screen. Here we go. Suppose whilst we're on this one as well, it's a good time to mention I will be resuming the Variety Friday polls. This was not a polled game, but I will be resuming them going forwards. And I'll see about mixing up the options on there. Yeah, keep things fresh. Keep things fresh. Right then, if you do want to vote on Friday streams, obviously you do need to be a supporter one way or another, such as a Twitch subscriber, and that allows you to vote over on Discord. Let's go speak to the man, the myth, the legend, the person who just talks a bit. Lord Hailer, get around this person.
One moment, Wayfinder. I need to balance the arcanic pressure in this file. There. Now, what have you brought for me?
Fragments of the crystalline webs from Aurelian.
Yes. Yes. These creatures were altered with arcanic power. Shadow, certainly, perhaps a hint of chaos. But this isn't the random work of the gloom. This shows intention.
You can fast travel between the maps? Yeah, Ray. Yeah, they told you that earlier. The tutorial told you that. It genuinely did.
The codex were
also, I can see the FPS is shitty again. It's on Twitch broadcasting side somehow. It's not actually happening here.
I must know more.
Don't know why it's using up my entire GPU just to load this, but it is.
Wayfinder, you must find the source of this. But to do so, we must accelerate your training. You must learn to shape the gloom.
We are going to learn to shape the gloom.
The gloom
okay.
is a maelstrom of shadows and chaos. Anchors pull together visions of what might have been, fragments of the whole. And when you leap in blindly, an anchor pulls you in.
Right.
But you can do more than this. With your dagger, you can cut through the chaos and carve a direct path. You can hunt down an enemy, strike a specific foe.
Not following.
These webs hold traces of a greater threat. I can isolate its spawn. I can give you what you need to hunt. But you are not fully prepared. You must meet the other seekers.
Hey.
Each has something you need, tools you can use. Arsenal can arm you. The engineer can give you strength. Venge finds treasures in the rubble.
Right.
And Omen is the wisest of all. Go, speak to them.
I've already spoke to bloody Omen. New quest. Hala wants you to accelerate your training in preparation for upgrading. Hala advises you to speak to the Seekers here in Skylight. It says, go speak to people. We'll give you stuff for it. Maybe they're talking to random peeps. I do feel like I am spending far too much of the start of this just listening to NPCs rattle off words at me. But it's getting to the point that I actually kind of slightly miss the random encounter stuff that happened down in the town. The GPU I'm rocking, not the most powerful, but it is a 1660 Super, which isn't exactly ancient. Like, it's not a weak card. I'm not the only smith in Skylight. We don't care about that because you're covering it. Oh, I can buy weapons. Cool. How much can I buy them for? I have. Why does it feel like I have infinite? Have I just accidentally randomed into 9,999, or is it just cut off? Hold on. I have, haven't I? I've accidentally just ended up on that figure. Surely. Well, that's silly. Well, that's max wallet. I sure hope it isn't. Oh, weapon crafting. That wasn't there a second ago. The screen. Okay. Thanks, Jazz. Right then. Can we... Is there a filter by... only things I can't. Excellent! Close that screen. So I already have Vanguard. And it's offering Slicer and Dicer. Oh, come on. Okay. Problem. Here it says Fizz Defense 255. It's on the bottom right. Okay? Fizz Defense 255, bottom right. Click. Fizz Defense is now in the middle. Bottom right, middle. Bottom right, middle. Why? All of it moves around. Everything moves. What's more, they seem to retain all the same numbers. Okay. I'm just not going to interact with this right now. Each weapon has its own stats that it gives you. I'm seeing stats, but the fact that things are all over the place, like... The coloured icons behind it. Good. Yes, good catch. Yeah, resilience is not on. Right. Okay. Also, I've noticed now that there's icons back there, and also the spacing changes. That's also slightly annoying to me. Right. The reason these are in different spots is because they relate to different color things, and the color things are color things. I don't know what a color thing is, but color thing is color thing. I just... Cannot equip more than one of the same accessory. Why does it have a separate slot in my inventory then? Shadow Zone Deceiver. Hurrah, I've gained some things. The colour things are your 3 upgrade options? Yes, yes, which I find... It said something about it, and then honestly, it just said so much, so quickly. So just... You had to colour things at the bottom of the equip menu? Yeah, they appear here as well. I don't know what that's meaning. No. No. You get them later. Oh, okay, so it's relevant enough that it wants to point it out, but it's not relevant enough for it to show. Anyway, level 1 character, because I have a level 1 item now, I just wanted to check if I equip this, can I equip it to both? So you've got it. Switch back. I can. Cool. Okay, that's fine. Right, yeah. No, this is, Let's just go through this quest.
I see a Wayfinder, newborn from the void. You are Skylight's fist, child, and I am the Weapon Master. I am Arsenal, and I can place steel in your hands.
I already have a weapon.
You need a weapon worthy of a legend. Eclipse, the Titan's Bane. I know many weapons you might wield, but all have been swallowed by the gloom. Lost, but not forever. We drew you forth from the gloom when you were lost. You can do the same now. You can call an echo of a legendary weapon from the void, and you can make it real.
I can call a legendary weapon at this point, can I? A legendary weapon.
It is no simple thing to find a weapon in the gloom and master it, but I know them all. I can tell you what you need to gather, and together we will see you armed with a weapon worthy of you.
She just knows all of the weapons in the gloom. This mysterious thing that people are still researching. She knows them all. Okay. Alright. Sure. That was it. Just let her have her introduction. Right, okay. Excuse me? I didn't open any screens, so this better be important. Priority quest. Priority quest is a special type of quest that unlocks key systems and gameplay features. Try to prioritize completing these so you don't miss out on content. What do you think I'm doing? What do you think I'm doing? Quest menus where you track ongoing requests, blah, 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 blah. Sorry, well, hang on. You want to say this is a priority, but I'm doing this quest, which is supposed to be a tutorial of sorts of... Right, so it lets me walk away from her, then says priority quest, then is like, hey, by the way, her quest is a priority, but you should still meet all the other people. Also, she was going to send you off and... That intersection is a continued alert until you complete hers. Oh god. I'm going to force that to happen just to make a point of how silly that is if that's the case. You need of some, don't know what he's saying, it's literally censored by this box.
Ah, a new Wayfinder. Delightful, delightful. I'm Benj, and you need what I have, for I have what you need. Whatever that may be. A potion, a poem, what is it now?
I am literally too old to have to deal with this kind of guy. I'm sorry.
Good. Good! It's hard to get supplies on what's left of the world, but my friends and I comb the broken pieces and find
I'm not even
those
listening
things
to
you
him.
need.
I'm just going to wait for him to finish speaking and I'll read what he said. Good. It's hard to get supplies in what's left of the world. My friends and I home the broken pieces and find these things you'll need. I'll be here when you know what that is. Wow. I'm glad I didn't listen. I mean, kudos to the voice actors, yeah. Kudos, you know, getting it right into character and whatnot. Just, I can't. No. It's every game, everywhere. Every single game seems to be coming out with the seriously annoying character. Ordis definitely fills that role in Warframe. In the Soulframe demo, there was that leaf bug thing that was sneezing away. You got this guy. I'm just no, please. No. Speak to the engineer. Hi. Takes time to rest. I hear that's important for most creatures. You're not bloody wrong.
You
What's
are
your
newly returned, yes? You may find my appearance unsettling, but trust me, no one knows more about the interaction of magic and metal than I.
Why would I find a guy in armor in this high fantasy setting unsettling? Okay.
There is power within you. Accessories will help you focus that power. Their gifts may seem slight, but even the slightest breeze can turn the tide. The greatest accessories cannot simply be crafted, but you, Wayfinder, you can reach within the gloom and pull forth the echo of such a relic. You can dream of a lost legend and make it real.
This whole thing is literally a dream, isn't it?
All power has a price. There are things you must find before I can help you. But in the days ahead, you and I will make wondrous things.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. Just find accessories and turn them into thingamajigs. I do want to go back on just noting that I don't have an issue with the character Venge. I know that plenty of you are going to like the character Venge, like that style of voice acting, like that style of interaction. It just grates me. It just really, really does. I can't imagine. The frame rate's on my side of fine. I don't know why the stream isn't picking up my screen as my screen is rendering it. It's really weird. Literally, the stream should just render what my screen is rendering and send that to you. And for some reason it doesn't. And I don't know why. I would love to answer that, but I just don't know why. How did I discover a landmark right there? Are you kidding me? Yeah, true. Yeah, the flickering that was happening in the loading or whatever it was over there. Yeah, definitely missed out on that. That's for the best. It's not Twitch, Betty. It's my actual streaming software. I can see the same glitchiness on that.
As you know,
we go into this here.
We weren't
if I
the
just
only
have a
hero
look.
lost to the gloom. We both lost friends on the day of the fall.
Okay, so this one looks like my software's picking up smoothly, and on the stream, yeah, it's reasonably smooth. The way he's just, they're both swaying slightly as they do to show they're physically there. They both look smooth enough. Oh, no, never mind, something's gone wrong. I can't tell what's going wrong. Which side is it? I get what I'm trying to tell.
It's not easy to pull a Wayfinder from the gloom. We need to find the echoes of the hero.
Yeah, but it's gone bad on my
beacon to
OBS.
create a
It's
path
horrible.
they can follow.
I can see over there.
But
It's
together,
just
we can bring them
broken.
back.
Even my camera is being affected right now, and I didn't know that was a possibility. I turned down the settings to mid.
There are things I need you to find. Elements of power. Traces of our...
Yeah, we'll find things in the darkness. Yes, yes,
if we are
yes.
to survive.
We need more Wayfinders. We need more
Continue your
people.
work.
Yes, yes, yes. Honestly, I'm done speaking. I just want to open up the settings. Graphics. Yeah, it's still saying a mid. You believe it's the anti-cheat? Oh, if it's the anti-cheat, I've got nothing to fix that then. Anti-cheat, really? Okay, whatever. God knows what setting, what issue it is, and the fact I'd have to go through things to try and make it work is annoying. I can drop to low. Low is as low as it goes. That has made it look noticeably crappier. Oh, no, don't want to be doing that right now, thank you. Oh, why? Oh, God, that hitch. That wasn't a graphical hitch, that was just... Ugh. I don't know F-King. I leave that to the people who make a living out of programming things. But yeah, I'm not going to keep it looking like mud if it's still going to be bad. There's a dozen people rendering it at the same time. Well, can the game kindly not? If it's going to do it so poorly.
My work has been successful. I've drawn the essence from the webs and found the traces of their maker. The brood mother who spawned these foul things.
Okay.
But before you reach her, you must craft a gloom trace and use it on the
Make
gloom
a thing,
gate.
use it on gate.
I will
Here's
provide the
things,
materials you
but you'll
need.
need to do it
Once
yourself.
made, the gloom trace will guide you directly to your prey.
She'll take you there. You'll need help. Probably won't.
I believe we may be able to use these gloom traces to target specific foes in the future, if needed.
Which it will be
Craft
needed.
the gloom trace and then go to the gate.
Make things, go
the gloom
gate,
trace will
go
guide
to
you
foe.
to your foe. We need to know what the Codex was doing.
Codex
This
about people.
broodmother may hold the answer.
Okay, cool. Honestly, I just want to get more than 2 dungeons out of this entire stream. Somewhere to call home, speak to Ruby and Skylight. Alternatively, what lurks in the shadows, craft the gloom trace. How many quests have we got ongoing now? Oh dear God. I'm not having housing. No, we don't need to care about that right now. Screw that. I just... No. Yeah, Carmaged. So there's the Silver Codex, was it? Is the name of a group. So the Silver Codex is a group, is a thing. And they did stuff in the past because Gloom was apparently a thing for a while, and they did stuff and it made spiders, and now these guys are like, oh, but if you made spiders, what else did you make? We need to know more about the people who can make spiders. Okay, craft a gloom trace. I'm assuming I use that here. Tag says yes. Brood mother gloom trace ready. Use materials. See, I can go over the 9999. That was just pure chance that that happened. And I'm going to go back to it because he gave me exactly enough to make this thing. Right. Bang. There we go. I assume this is basically just dungeon key. Enter the lair. I'm entering. Alright, catch you around, Betty. Okay, so I'm going to go to you. Matchmaking, turn it back off again. Recommended party 2? Nah, when recommended power is 306 and I've got 339. Let's do it wrong first. Alright, let's see how long it takes to find us a server that will actually host my ability to play this game. Okay, let's see. How long of a sellout can I fit in this time? So, there we are. Are we go? Nope, still loading. So, it is September. If you guys have a subscription, if you want to continue a subscription, you get discounts on it all throughout September, and we're in. We're in. Really? 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 Is that necessary? Whatever. Oh my word. Alright, we're gonna have to hold up in a corner here for a second. Karmajin coming out with 10 gifted subs coming out to the community here. Karmajin, you absolute legend. In fact, is that your first? I think that might even be your first. Karmajin, thank you very, very much there. It's going down to Alms, to Lord Nightmare, to Jida Snoot, to Ice Bear, to Dovamir, to Genuine Tried, to Diaphelion, to Easy Man, to Hygienic Microbe, and to Silver Gradient. Not the Silver Codex. Karmajin, thank you very, very much on that. I appreciate your generosity to the stream here. Thank you. You've joined a few others in taking your spot on the monthly leaderboard already. And I'm going to try and figure my way around here whilst the dings continue in the distance. Ding. Well, that's not at all concerning. I'm going to go this way. Another one of these. That was again necessary. Do we really need so many teleports around this space filled with nothing? Like seriously, we got this, this, and this here when we see entrance to something that... Really? Really? Okay. Doesn't seem to be anything here. Locks teleports? I don't even know why they're locked in the first place. To unlock them to... What are you? What if those teleports were for a full squad, like one per person? It still doesn't make sense, no. No, I can't reconcile that. The whole thing just... nonsensical to me. And they're not locked with someone. Okay, well, there we are. Landmark discovered. Aurelians included Athenium. I've never played Dark Souls, but something about this gives me a bit of a Dark Soul vibe. Oh, cutscene! Enjoy! That's nice, right? Hello! That is a lot of hit points. Okay then. Okie dokie, right. That is... Woo! That is a lot more to do with than I expected. Oh, don't lag. Ow. I should probably block more. Don't lag, I asked. Actually, let's get rid of these little ones first. There we go. That is hitching like every 2 seconds. I don't like it. Yes, this is on my SSD. It should be. I'll check afterwards, but it should be on my SSD. If it's not, I'll be like, yo, Steve, what the fuck? Why did you use the back of our drive? Got the burst of healing. No, I don't need an assist, Ray. I think I'm good here. Thank you. Attack. Attack. Hello. What was that? How can I lag in a single-person environment? Are you kidding me? Really? Oh, I thought they were in range, they were not. I'm on an actual server, I'm not my own host. For once, I actually dislike that. Like, nice to have dedicated servers, but only if they actually, you know, give you a smooth experience. Otherwise, both anti-cheat and server-based, and it's something to get to. Oh, I don't do that, I don't do that. Not taking damage. Oh, is it lagging again? It's lagging again, isn't it? Yep, it's lagging again. I'll just hold block and hope it's best. There it is. Something's happening that I do not want to be close to. Slowly whipping it down. And this said it needed 2 people. Got them. I do not want to stand on whatever that is. Okay. I am guard broken, so I will get staggered now. Hopefully that might recover in a second. All these things do whatever they're doing. Oh, I can't break them. Might be lagging, I'm gonna hold block. Oh wait, there it is. No, okay, now it's lagging. Oh wait, never mind. Shit, not that one. I should have dodged out of the way of it. Lag. There's a lot of creatures to have around me for some lag. Let's wait. Just gonna keep holding block. Hope that it does what I need it to do. This is a really bad lag. There we go. Okay, cool. We can play again. Luckily, the lag hasn't literally killed us yet. It's just load screens, right? It's just load screens. Unstoppable. Pop a few of those. Come around here. Pop them all. Ow. I'm stuck in the blocking position again. There we are. Lag again. Nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Oh, come on, you've got 77 health left. And there it is. Thanks, Ray. Thanks, Anthony. Cool. Things found, unlocked. Crystal spinneret thing. And no stuff. Okay, triggered by losing half your guard break meter. Effect damage shield equal to 25% max health and 50% reduction to incoming break damage. Expires when guard broken or shield is spent. 2-minute cooldown. Oh, okay. Arcane thing. Hey! I'll check to see if that's somehow installed onto my hard drive, but that feels like that was just straight up lag more than anything. That feels like that was just lag. Which is kind of ridiculous. For a one-person arena, no netcode should be happening there. Nothing. It's just... yeah. That was a thing, wasn't it? Nothing more I can equip there, so we'll just leave that one where it's... We'll leave all of it. Would I recommend buying this? No. Just no. I don't recommend early access at the best of times, quite frankly, but no. The launch was bad. The server issues were terrible. They have improved to the point that I can now play the game. That is a low bar to cross, ability to play a game, and they managed to fail it for quite some time. As Ray's mentioning, the game will eventually be free to play, so if anything, all you're paying for is literally early access and Founders skin stuff, which, one, it's random cosmetics, don't think about it. Enjoy games for games. The whole monetizing cosmetics to the extreme that we have seen in games is honestly ridiculous. I don't like it. This game has demonstrated yet more of that. Ready to temper, don't care. Don't forget what we found earlier is that in the coming soon section, all these glyphs. I was given the key to the Exalted pack, the top tier pack. If you were to buy it, it would be £99 in my country. Don't know what it'd be in yours. Just translate that. But £99, that's not cheap. That is more expensive than most games on the market, basically. And yet all of these, for example, are all in the coming soons. So all the cosmetics you get for being a foundry founder, whatever, are not actually available yet. But it's advertised on the website with no hint of it being not available, and part of what you're paying for. So it's all futures and promises. Now, I don't doubt they'll follow through on that. I believe they'll follow through on that. But that is dirty. Now I want to fill you in on a little bit more history as well. See, we could open up the shop or something. Can we open a shop from here? Yeah, there it is. Weapons. And you see you can buy weapons for rune silver, just like Platinum in Warframe. You can buy rune silver in packs. Now, here we can see Titan's Bane, Greatsword 1000, and there's other stuff at 750 and so on. And you can see the packs you can get the rune silver in. I'm not a fan of how packs are handled. This has been a thing ongoing for ages in games, to do things in packs rather than actual transactions. I'm not a fan of that. Steam already has this figured out, where if you buy a game and you don't have the Steam credit, you just pay the rest of the credit. But apparently that's not good enough for most games. They could offer you bonuses, extra credit, yeah, like it does here, but you can't buy things outright. A lot of games do that. The fact that another game is doing it doesn't make it any better. It's just joining the bunches of everyone that's doing it wrong. But let me fill you in on the real problem that makes me really dubious about the future of this game. Some of these weapons, I'm not sure which ones, I couldn't access the game at the time, remember, but some of these weapons were not priced as you see them here. Some of these weapons were priced at 1,150 rune silver. 1,150. Yeah, rune silver, you buy packs in 500, 1,100, and so on. That doesn't happen by mistake. You don't just type numbers into a computer and let things happen. Before there was the outcry from the player base who did manage to get far enough to see that, before that initial outcry and backpedaling, they priced some at 1,150, knowing that the pack here is 1,100. That is not a glitch. That is not a bug. That is not a server instability. That is very specifically saying, oh yes, it costs you about $10. Also, I don't know why these are all showing in dollars. My region is UK. These should be in pounds. If the pack on the website is pounds, these should be pounds, but that's an aside. That was a very intentional decision to say, oh yeah, it's about $10. But you have to get the whole pack, the $20 one, to afford it, aren't you? So, I want you to bring that all together. Store error, I don't care. I want you to bring that all together to understand why I'm saying I don't recommend this game at this point in time. It's early access, that's a point against it. If you have to label something as early access, you're saying our work is unfinished. That's not an accolade, it's an excuse more than anything, and it's not one I take kindly to. I want to play games that are finished. There are other games out there on the market. 2. Despite it being early access, who are you? Go learn your controls elsewhere. No, I'm dead serious about that. Fuck off. Right then. We'll see if they're following me. Anyway, second, the fact that it's early access but they're charging minimum £14, translated to your own currency, maximum $99 for all these cosmetic extras, and some non-cosmetic extras. That doesn't scream early access price to me. It doesn't. Then there is the performance issues, both in terms of the servers, in terms of the loading, in terms of the sheer demand on my equipment here, on the fact that it seems to be even more unstable randomly in dialogues, so it is very definitely early access. There is the writing element, which is not coming in at high tier from my perspective. There is a lot of name dumping. There is a problem with the pacing, and looking at the background of characters like Nis, holy dooly one-dimensional edge. Like, beyond terrible levels of one-dimensional edge there. So, I find myself disconnected from and disappointed in what story elements I can access. I find myself not exactly enthralled with the art style, personal preference, but that's how it feels. I find myself disappointed in the monetization options. I find myself disappointed in the mechanics being presented, the whole levels being basically meaningless, and the bandits just appearing in the town earlier like we had, just randomly there. When you bring all of this together, there are a lot of negatives. So, maybe I should try and focus on some positives. They've done a very good job of actually bringing together their art style. It's not my preference of art style, but they have certainly brought it together. For all the performance issues, I haven't noticed any issues with the map itself, like pieces falling apart where they shouldn't, things rendering incorrectly. Maybe I've missed it, but it doesn't look to be breaking around. So in terms of graphics, it seems to be working. It is pleasing enough to the eye to behold. There are not stark moments smashing your face apart. That is good. The sound design seems to be pretty much on point, barring the goblin merchant person. The sound design seems to be pretty on point. Gentle music, calming music. Lord knows you need calming music when you're having not so calm experiences. So like with many video games, the art team and the sound team absolutely knocking it out of the park. It's a thing that I see quite commonly. Art teams and sound teams seem to have their heads screwed on, pretty much wherever. It's just the game aspect. Everything that turns art and sound into a game, from the gameplay to the monetization to the storylining, I have serious issues with. So no, I wouldn't recommend this game. I am going to put this game down, and I will probably not pick it up again until, at minimum, it comes out into actual free-to-play, to allow for things to be done. I have seen far too many issues for any price tag to be placed on it, let alone the amount of issues we've seen and the sheer highs of the price tags available. Overall, no. No, I would not recommend it. I say clipping through armor? Oh yeah, good point. I didn't even notice that. I've gotten so used to random clipping cosmetics with Warframe that I just don't even pay attention to anymore. But you're right, that is a problem too. 3D and cosmetics for the sake of 3D and cosmetics, and considering that cosmetics are what get all the price tags, it's kind of funny that still happens. They felt important to give physics to the hair, not important to give collision. But you know what, honestly, that would probably cause my entire thing to just pop. That would just cause my entire thing to just explode, given all these issues we've been having. Yeah. Monetization issues. Early access excuse is not one I am very favourable to, just in general. Storylining, yes. And pacing problems. And information presentation problems. I don't really like relying on number scales for things, because a number scale is meaningless until you place it against something else to have a comparison. But to give you a simple score out of 5, where 0 would be there is literally nothing redeemable whatsoever, 1 utterly atrocious, barely any positives to grab onto, 2 would be poor, some positives, but more negatives than positives, 3 balanced, could be worth considering, not amazing, don't have high expectations, 4 be a great item, there are issues, but overall an enjoyable and worthwhile experience, and 5, yes, there we go, that's the way it should be done. Whatever faults it has, don't detract from the experience. Give that as your scale, 0 to 5, this one is a solid 2. This one is a solid 2. It is on the wrong side of recommendation. It can be brought around. It's not the worst game I've ever seen. I have seen worse. Much worse. Yeah. I think that is where I bring my honest review of this. Having played throughout this stream and having tried 2 hours prior to the stream weeks ago and failing to get in during that entire time. I feel like this is going to be popping up on the YouTube channel in a little bit. I'm not sure how I'll go about it, to be quite honest. I don't like being a harbinger of negativity. I don't like being a harbinger of negativity at all. And to be quite honest, it doesn't make for good content. Rage makes for clickbaity content and gets people clicking, but disappointment, because I don't really do rage bait stuff, just general disappointments, nah. Like I said earlier, you could be spending your time doing other things. Yeah. Dieter saying, consider the early access status means playable product. Do you think this game is suitable for such status? Frankly, I think the whole early access thing is a sham in game development. That some companies, some development studios can use it correctly, for lack of a better term, but overall, no. I don't like early access just as a thing in general, to even apply it to something. At most, early access to something, if it is in a unfinished state, should be closed, not open to the public, and generally charged. It would be invite, closed, hey, we would like some people to help us test this because hundreds of heads are better than the few that we can afford in QA. That's what it should be when something is early access. When you're pitching the game as a game to this level, hey, here's the game, it's playable, it's an experience, here are quests, here is prices to pay, here are grind experiences, here is a complete lack of dev tools. Nah. That's not playtest, that's not just casual early access. Only kind of early access should be early access is literally access to it early. Not access to a broken, unfinished product, or to pay up for it. I don't like that. Exactly, Insomniac. Yeah, this month was packed with great games. Various different ones out there. All best usage of money. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just asking, how would you find out if they suddenly fix something big? Would you recommend to really just wait until the FTP release? Yes, I would, Carmagin, yeah. Given what I've seen so far, I want them to go back into their studios and just finish the game. At this point, I know they're not going to take down the store. I know they're not going to roll back stuff. They're not going to kick people out of this because, one, they've got so many people invested into it. To do that, they would have to do refunds on a fair scale. And if they were going to do that, they would have done it when literally no one could play. They didn't. So now we know for a fact where their priorities are. So they're just going to have to leave it running and keep it supported. And put in the fixes as they do them. But quite frankly, no. Other people I would not recommend buy into being a beta tester. Wait for a finished experience to come out. Just wait. As far as anyone should be concerned, Wayfinder hasn't launched. If you think about it that way, I think your experience will be better because you'll be able to experience it as a proper game, not having to make excuses for trying to make your way through it. Life's short enough, and there are billions of games out there at this point. There's no reason to have to play one you have to make excuses for. That's how I feel about it. Anyway, let's sign us out of this. Quit to main menu. Yep, let's switch our view over whilst we do that. By the way, did you buy the heirloom bundle? Nope. I will not buy the heirloom bundle. I don't really care for cosmetics, just in general. Which makes me really hard to market to as a gamer, it seems. You know, at some point over the last couple decades or so, gaming shifted from games you pay for to cosmetics you pay for. It's weird, by and large. I know there's more money in it. Does make me happy about it. But no, I don't care for the heirloom bundle. I completely screwed those words up. Heirloom bundle. Can't you say I'm suffering from wanting back heirloom but not wanting to give that much? Then you've made your decision. You would have liked it, but there is a price point you would accept it at, and it is not that price point. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. Are we solving a practical problem? No, I mean, we're reviewing it. I'm giving it a try. Ray saying, to be fair to Airship Syndicate, they are very responsive to feedback and bugs. They work on improvements, which is why I'm suggesting to try again when I go free to play. I may try it again when it goes free to play, yes. That's exactly what I've said. Is that at that point, it could be reconsidered. It's all well and good them being responsive to feedback and bugs, whether that's dev team, whether that's PR team, or whatever. I've seen responsive plenty of time. Does it mean that it excuses the situation things are in when the price point is being charged, as it is? Don't saying free-to-play games are rarely perfect on release. Who's asking for perfect? Who's asking for perfect? It's possible to criticize things for not being good enough without that bar being at perfect. And if you didn't mean that, then I don't get the point of your comment. Hello, Railshad. You've come right at the end of the stream here. We are in the process of wrapping up. Just discussing the experience of Wayfinder throughout here. Let's say the only thing I really wanted to bundle with the mag signet. Yeah, with the heirloom bundle. We went over the heirloom bundle. It was on stream on Wednesday, didn't we? Yeah. I brought up a notepad, went over the details of it. Basically, it mostly comes down to there are a whole bunch of cosmetics. There is Regal Ire, which is potentially cosmetics, potentially mechanical items. Mechanical items you can get in-game by just playing. And then there's Platinum, which is Platinum. You could always buy Platinum. So with that in consideration, the heirloom bundles are basically just cosmetics. If you are buying Platinum without a discount, plenty of people do, if you're buying Platinum without a discount, then the heirloom packs now, especially with the Platinum they've been given, are actually just worth it. If you were already buying that Platinum. Because then it's just cheaper. Aside from that, if you always get Platinum discounted, or if you don't usually buy the Platinum, you've got no need for Platinum, you've got no need for Regal Ire, then naturally that devalues the pack to you. You have to try and find that value in the items. I am disappointed that it is time limited, that it will go away, but that is what it is. At the end of the day, you don't have to buy it. You don't have to care about it. You've missed a near infinite number of things prior to being born, let alone since being born. Things keep happening that you are not experiencing and can no longer experience. That's life. There is going to be a near infinite number of things that you will not experience in the future. That is also life. So it being time limited is not really anything to have to fret about. The fact you can't buy individual pieces, not so great. Not so great, honestly. But at the same time, you've made that as a business decision. You get the pack or you don't, in terms of getting the mag and frost together. It is what it is. So basically just don't fret about it too much. If you want it and you feel there is enough value in the pack, speaking specifically about the heirloom packs, then go for it. If not, don't. It's really that simple. And given the fact that D put the Platinum into those packs after the initial announcement of them, shows to me one very simple fact. that fewer people were buying the packs than they thought would. D responded to the lack of people uptaking them and went, right, these packs aren't valuable enough, let's add value to them. They worked within whatever contractual constraints they have and did that. I should say, there's also an interesting point due to laws about married items in Brazil that will legally be able to buy them separately, which is something. Fair enough, not aware of that. I don't know about Brazilian law, so fair do. What's the music? You're listening to the Wayfinder menu music. We've come out of Wayfinder. I've just left it in the background, so there's a little bit of background noise. But yeah, I will not, probably almost certainly not be opening up again before it goes free to release. Unless I feel like doing a video on it, but honestly, I don't think I will. I think this stream will serve as my video on it. And it will be, of course, over on the Replays channel. But that's all I'll do on that one. Because, again, I can't be too positive about it. And I don't want to fill my YouTube channel with negativity. Dad to say, don't like FOMO, but hey, there's already a found pack already, right? Well, there was already a found pack in Warframe way yonks past. Yeah, this is additional FOMO, but at the same time, FOMO only grabs you if you let it grab you. And businesses only use FOMO because people let it grab them. There is a thing to be said about supply and demand, absolutely, about literally voting with your wallet. When it comes to certain aspects of life, certain necessities, you can't vote with your wallet. When it comes to things like this, yeah, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. Do not bemoan what you never could have had. And when you have the opportunity to choose on something, choose for the value it represents to itself. Not that it could go away. Not that it could become exclusive to you. Value it for what it is. And if you can't value it there and then it's nothing. Cast it aside. Why be burdened with a choice you were happy to make? And if you had no choice to make, if you literally can't afford the pack, then it never existed in the first place, did it? Somewhere, somewhen, somehow, some people talked about some things. Doesn't matter. Can't afford it. It's not even a choice at that point. It's a nothing. FOMO only works by getting you to try and hold on to it. It ain't there. And that is how we move past businesses doing FOMO. Carmenton, you have yourself a good evening. In fact, everyone have a good evening. Carmenton, thank you once again for the gifted subs. Likewise, Adamite. Likewise, Athlia. You are all absolutely wonderful. I will see you in the next one. It's going to be some more Warframe on Sunday. But in the meantime, have a very, very good weekend wherever you are around the world. It's been a pleasure. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.